Just move it. All right. Wow. Hi, everybody.
Top chat.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Sage Goddess Live Gemstone.
Well, hello.
And well, hello, everybody. Whoop-dee, flip and whoop. We are here. Happy to see you.
I'm already misbehaving. I feel like a USC coach. I'm about to be fired.
It can happen.
It can happen.
And the nice thing is you'll be here for it.
Yeah.
So if shit goes down, you'll have a front row seat tonight. How are you, everybody? Honestly, couldn't be much happier to be with you today. It's been a long couple weeks. It's nice to get back to some semblance of a routine. How are you guys? Thank you for being here today. So we've got some pretty cool stuff,
Stephanie,
as you probably saw from the preview. And so I'm excited to show you all the beautiful things today.
I follow it.
If you're new, welcome for being new. This is our twice monthly, super special. Everything in this sale is super cherry picked special. Some things we just have one of, some we have a few dozen. So it just kind of depends on the item. And it's a chance for me. It's kind of like a
Hey, Morgan.
live teaching opportunity, you know, for me. So I get to talk to you about all the things.
That's if you're new. If you're old, or if you just feel old like me, then welcome back.
If you feel old, just welcome, because we do too.
Welcome, and move slowly. I don't want you to hurt anything.
If you didn't see the preview, then get excited, because we've got some really beautiful things for you today. Everything is special. Everything's limited. I'm going to tell you all about the thing, and then I'm going to tell you the thing and the price. As soon as Team SG, who has that cute little gold box up there on the top right, as soon as they post the thing and the price, then you can say sold. Okay, so what a lot of people do is if there's something you really like, you copy paste, and then you put sold, and you get it ready to click, and then as soon as they post it, you stick it.
And then you pick it.
And you stick it, and you pick it, and you shake and bake it, and that's how you win something. And then if you win something, we're going to send you an invoice tomorrow. You'll have 24 hours to pay the invoice, and then we're going to ship the item to you next week.
Morgan. So, now, very important. You come in sold, and you're probably wondering, well, how do we match that up to who you are? Well, if you haven't done so already, after the event today, you want to go to sagegoddess.com. You want to create an account there, and in the appropriate box, you want to put your YouTube username. So let's pick one out here. Angel Rainbow Monkey Cat. That will go into your profile username on sagegoddess.com. So you want to have that at the end of today, because tomorrow we'll be sending out your invoices, and that's how we go ahead and match that up with you.
If you're having trouble hearing, Team SG will let me know if there's an issue with the microphone. Otherwise, you should probably refresh and just make sure that your speakers are turned up.
What?
Smudgy is putting on a show behind Dave. Can you I don't know.
Some of us just persistently have a hard time hearing. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't hear anything. So anyway, but it makes my life better. When I started losing my hearing a couple of years ago, I noticed that as my hearing went down, my happiness went up.
The blessing.
Because I can't hear things. So I just feel really happy all the time because everything seems great. And if people are upset, I just don't know.
I don't get it.
He's not there yet. Anyway, Smudgy is...
You turn into a stuffed animal. See? Over my shoulder there. See? Boom. No, don't turn it. God, it takes me forever to get that right.
I want you to see it.
Don't touch the talent. Don't touch... No. Stop. Nope. No, I don't want it there.
I like it there.
That's a
anyway, there's a cutie
now
kitty.
I gotta like duck down like this. It feels really awkward.
He's making biscuits on the pillows right now. He's got it's more with the right. Now he's moving on to the left.
Totally.
He's just making biscuits. Anyway.
We're talking about our cat, for those who don't know, and just joined and are wondering what we're talking about.
Cats make biscuits. They do that.
You like biscuits, Larry?
He's so cute. Anyway, so
you know the biscuit.
He's stuck in here because we have some repairs being done downstairs, and the doors are all open, so we don't want him leaving the house. So he's stuck in here with us for today.
Smooth criminal, locked away.
Smooth criminal.
Thank you.
Do.
Team SG's like,
Smooth criminal.
can you get this party
Channeling
started?
Michael Jackson today. So anyway, this is kind of what it is. If you're new, it probably seems so weird, but to the rest of us, it's like we've been doing this, you know, channeling Michael Jackson, talking about cats making biscuits. This is kind of what we do. But I hope you're ready. I'm going to teach you a lot. Have a little notebook with you if you want to write down some of the information about stones you're going to learn today, because I try to make it an interesting classroom discussion. And yeah. Bodhi's downstairs.
Safely away from the cat.
The kids are on Bodhi duty while we're here with you. So anyway, thank you for being here, you guys. We're excited to see you. And of course we have Ganesha rings, Lakshmi rings, giveaway,
cool
charity. I mean, buckle up.
Oh yeah.
We got some nice stuff today. And smooth criminal cats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
They're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we going? Oh.
Oh.
I love how he alphabetizes everything. Katrina's joining us from Maine today. Is it pretty in Maine today? I bet it is. Isn't it always beautiful in Maine? I'm happy you're here from Maine.
So make sure you are set to live chat, not top chat. That'll allow you to keep up with this in real time. If you ever feel like you're behind or we tell you you're behind, just hit refresh on your browser so you make sure you catch up with us.
Yeah. So anyway, and if you see something you like, sold.
Yeah, just comment sold after Team SG.
When Team SG posts the things, yeah.
Yep.
You ready?
You guys ready? Who's ready?
You're ready.
You're ready. All right, let's get going.
My music up a little bit louder.
We'll rock and roll. We're good. I don't want to have to talk over the music. They can hear it.
I want to hear it a little bit.
What?
It's helpful for me. Okay, so it's interesting. Deanna said, do you have anything to take pain away? It's funny that you say that because the first stone out the gate today is a pain relieving stone. And it's my favorite. You know, Naturelite, Axonite, and Bloodstone are the three pain relieving stones. And Bloodstone comes from two different countries, India and South Africa. And the South African Bloodstone is more powerful than the Indian Bloodstone because it has more quartz in the matrix. And quartz is a magnifier of energy. So if you want the most affordable pain relieving stone, because the other two, Naturelite and Axonite, if I had spheres like that for you, they would not be this price.
Pretty penny.
So if you want an affordable option, now if you're in Crystal Masters, I taught you how to work with spheres for body work, right? You can really get into the physical tissues with a sphere, unlike any other shape, actually, really. And so you'll come to see this as a pain relieving tool. You can work your own muscles with it, or you can do someone up and down the back is just absolute heaven. Up the back side of the neck is really good with a sphere. And you can just, put some coconut oil or one of your favorite SG perfumes not right this minute.
Oh.
But I'll get you later.
All right.
I need you undressed and oiled.
Interesting.
So I'll help him later with that. In any case, so this is South African Bloodstone, and then what we did is we aura treated these. And aura treatment means we take the stone and we bake it with metals, and we heat it to an extremely high temperature, and that's titanium, iridium, and gold.
A little bit of shake.
A little bit of bake. And the result is you get this really beautiful natural pain relieving stone, and that aura treatment is permanent, so it's not like that's going to rub off or come off over time. Those metals will always be bonded. We had these once at sagegoddess.com. This is the last of our quantities. We have 50 of them. They're under $70. And like I said, if this was Naturelite or Axonite, you wouldn't be anywhere near $100. If this was Naturelite, you'd be in the $500 or $600 range. If this was Axonite, you'd be in the $200 to $300 range for 2 1/4 inches aura treated. So this is a way to get a pain relieving stone in a sphere. In addition to body work with spheres naturally radiate their energy in all directions because of the round shape, and so that's why we love it. Generators make more of a
still see some of the translucence.
sort of a point of energy. Yeah, so that's the quartz windows that you're seeing on these stones, and so if you want the magnification of quartz with the healing jasper properties of the red and green jasper, which is what Bloodstone is, this is the one for you. So these are $69. I have 50 of them. And that's all she wrote. And if you're a crystal healer, this should be in your collection because, again, whether you're working with it for you or working with it for someone that you love, when it comes to pain relief, it's the #1 stone I recommend. If you're with me on my daily lives, you know this is true. Like, every time I'm live with you, it's like, Bloodstone for pain relief all day long. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, no, it's a great question. It isn't a powder. It's the metals are in their liquid form when they are heated with the stone. Yeah, but what's interesting, and the reason ora is so expensive, and a lot of people don't know this, is that most stones, when they are put into the heating chamber, they combust, they shatter. And so if you put 10 stones into an ora chamber, you're going to get 5 stones out.
Yeah, there's a lot of loss in the process.
Yeah.
And if there's any sort of like pockets of air or anything, or gaps within the stone, they'll crack and fracture.
So congratulations. Yeah, this is a good basic to have in your collection at a good price.
They're beautiful, actually.
Yeah, they're really beautiful.
I love how you can see down into the stone. Like whenever you can see that, it kind of like opens up the little worlds.
It does. Well, the more quartz you have in a stone, just like chalcedony and just like, what other stones would I think of? Like a moss agate. When you have those pockets of chalcedony and quartz, it allows you to feel like you're looking in. This one is really cool because it's got all the rings around it. It almost looks like Saturn, doesn't it? It's like got all the rings. Isn't that beautiful? And some of them have those eyes on them. They're super gorgeous. So congratulations.
I'm just here for the sound effects.
We appreciate it in our own way. We appreciate it.
I think you do.
Stacy's husband says, "Sweet Hurley shirt, Dave."
Hey, thank you.
From one Hurley man to another, right? It's so great. I'm so glad you guys are here today. Thank you for joining us. It's always good to be with you guys, and we've got some really cool stuff. I feel bad for the people who are not here, because some of the things that people have been waiting for, like the Lakshmi and Ganesha rings, and and some of the, like, we have these incredible turquoise rings and the record keeper sapphire rings people have been waiting for. So make sure you have let your friends know who are waiting on those items. Today is the day.
Hydrozincite there just reached out and bit me there.
Did it really?
Yeah, no, I just brushed by it. Ooh.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, it's like no joke.
Stones are stone.
They'll get you. They'll get you.
They will actually do their stone thing sometimes. I know. So congratulations if you got Aura Bloodstone today. Very excited for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we have 2 of these, and you're looking at the 2 that we have.
Want to start with this one first?
Yeah, so we have one that's larger and one that's smaller. This larger one is under $210, and the smaller one is under $180. These are natural leather, and they have rainbow moonstone in them. Yeah. So the larger one that he's showing you, that's actually the...
Yeah, because this has
it's got more stones.
That's what
Sorry. So the larger one is under 180. The smaller one is under 210, but that's because it has more stones in it.
The 2 of them.
Yeah, sorry for confusing that for you. Now, rainbow moonstone has that property, that blue flash, that agilurescence.
There you go.
Yeah, and that's what you're looking for. These are all done in leather. All meaning the 2 are done in leather, and they're hand tooled.
By all I mean dust.
Isn't that beautiful? Now that one's magnetic, right?
It is.
Yeah.
But bam, it's magic.
Cool?
It's not it's just magic. It's
I love that though. Like you can't see the class.
Let's throw science out the window. Okay.
Don't do that to me.
And just don't go listen to your know-it-all teacher, okay?
Don't throw science out the window.
Forget 6th grade, 5th grade science.
No,
I spent a third of my life
studying science. Don't do that.
Now it's open. Now it's closed.
It's a magnet.
How it happens, nobody knows. It's been long debated.
No, we do know how it happens. It's a magnet.
No, we don't.
Isn't that cool?
Scholars debate.
Yeah, I like it too. So that one, these are both 9 inches. So I will tell you, this is not a cuff that would fit me. At my wrist is about 6.5 to 7 inches. This is for someone who has a larger diameter wrist. It would fit Dave. This is fantastic.
I have to say, this is one of the softer leathers that we've had. It's like what do you call it when like a jacket or something?
Oh, that's
worn
beautiful.
in.
Look at that.
I know.
You carry it well. Doesn't he carry it well? I don't know. I love that.
Oh, hey.
But it's not for him. But this could be, so these are all one of a kind. They're all done one by one. So this would be a fantastic holiday gift for someone on your list who has a larger wrist, or for a male partner in your life who's looking for a leather cuff. You can see, like, I think it's...
It was great with a Hurley shirt. I'm just saying,
Ankle cuff could be that for you too. Mm-hmm. Well, Paulette, I have some stuff tonight. I bet you're gonna find something you like. Isn't that cool? Oh, congratulations, Megan. She's 118 days sober. Oh,
good for
sweetheart,
you.
congratulations. I'm gonna raise my glass of Diet Coke to you.
Diet Coke.
Cheers and thank you. Because when you do that sacred work and you commit to your health, you commit to walking a road with me, and I appreciate having you here with me. So cheers to you. Aww. Isn't that cool? So moonstone. It's a stone of expansion and fruition and manifestation and completion. Because it represents the full moon energy, and that's everything coming full circle, right? Was what the full moon represents. Isn't it beautiful? So this one is $179. And then the second cup that we have, same size by the way, but it has more stones. So a little less leather work. It's got some snakeskin insert, right? The inlaid snakeskin. And then it has 3 moonstones. This one is $209. So $179, $209. Those are the only 2 I have, though. Aren't they gorge? This is your big full moon.
That's beautiful.
Manifestation cup, and I love that so much. I love seeing you guys say hi to each other and love on each other in the feed. And Sarah Jackson got a new job today. Isn't that exciting?
Congrats.
This is a good time. You know, because it's the harvest, so, you know, doors are closing, cycles are completing, but that, you know, whenever a door closes, a new door opens. So I love seeing you step into that. I really, really do. So congratulations, you guys, whoever's getting these beautiful bracelets. I think they're super gorgeous. And they're both up there. So if you're feeling called to one or the other, they are there for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too, Jen. She was saying she likes the 3 moonstones together. There is something nice. They're all cut in those really beautiful oval cabochons. So there's like sort of a... The 3-stone one reminds me of the triple moon. The triple moon symbol with the crescents on the side. Yeah, I agree with you. I think they're absolutely beautiful. So cheers and congratulations. So happy you're here. All right.
All right.
Okay. Did you have something ready for us next? Where are we going now?
I do. I thought we would do a couple rings.
Okay, let's do it. Actually, let's hold on to those and do the star sapphires first, if you don't mind.
All of these?
Yeah. Well, it's up to you.
Sure.
Okay. We haven't had those from Schwan in a little while, and so I wanted to talk about those. And we have those in a variety of sizes from 6.5 to 9. I want to say
There's a couple of them here. I'll say
6.5
that.
to 9. Yeah, so if you don't have one of Schramm's Star Ruby, Star Sapphire rings, I'm wearing Zoe's ring today, where I normally will put his, but I'll show it to you. This is mine. I kept one because I think they are so beautiful. So what Schramm does in India is he gathers these record keeper rubies and sapphires. So when corundum is red, it's ruby. When corundum is blue, it's sapphire. He gathers up these record keeper sapphires and rubies, and he forms them into these really beautiful sterling silver rings. And he carves and polishes the stones in such a way that the record keeper, which is the, can you show them that, the elevated triangle, that it actually is raised above the surface of the stone. Do you see that? Now that record keeper is natural. That is real. So when you see that raised triangle, that isn't carved into the stone. What he actually does is just accentuate it in the stone. And I think it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. So we have these for you today in sterling silver. These are size. These are not adjustable. So, but they're open on the back, and each one is made by hand, really in a shape and a style to accentuate each one of the star sapphires that's there. Isn't it beautiful? So this one is, do you know what sizes they are?
No, I wasn't quite prepared for this.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so we have, I'm going to tell you real
I can
quickly.
figure it out.
We have 1 6.5, 1 7, 1 7.5, 1 8, 1 8.5, and 1 9. So pretty much whatever your size is, we have one of these for you.
All right. So we'll start with
So we're gonna dive in.
this one here.
7.5.
7.5.
Okay, so this is the 7.5. And they're all the same price too. Isn't that beautiful? And you can see the star across the surface of that triangle. So sapphire is the stone of wisdom and also protection. It's very sacred in all cultures, but especially in Eastern astrology, and also known as Vedic astrology. It's really seen as a symbol and a talisman of protection and wisdom. And the triangle represents Maiden Mother Crone, the three faces of God, right? The number 3 is sacred in almost all traditions, and the triangle is a very sacred geometric shape. The tetrahedron in sacred geometry represents the element of fire. So this is the fire of wisdom, the fire of creation, the fire of protection. Isn't that beautiful? So this is $245. That's a 7.5. It's the only 7.5 we have in this style. So if you're a 7.5, this is, I'm literally showing you your ring. Isn't it gorgeous? And then the next size, so I'm gonna have Dave go through size and
So
show
that's
you.
the
So
7.5.
$7.5, $245. And again, each one of these is made by hand. Isn't that cool? The stone is, and Shram does the sourcing of the stone, the cutting of the stone, and the setting of the stone all in the same place.
You have an 8.5?
So this is the 8.5, and that is $245. Here's your 8.5. See that shimmer and light play across the surface? Isn't it gorgeous? Yep, so that is $245 too. And congratulations. This is something you should have in your collection, truly. I love how unique they are and how special they are. I know. And then the next one is...
Almost looks like a 7.5.
We're supposed to have a 7, but I don't see a second 7.5. But you can call it a 7.5.
It's just a little bit over.
Oh no, we do. We have two 7.5.
Oh,
Sorry
yeah.
about that. So
Sorry
there are
about
two
that.
7.5s.
There's another 7.5.
Sorry about that. So
I
there's
saw a
the
few
other
people
7.5.
comments.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
the second 7.5.
Okay. So there's two 7.5s.
And we did the an 8.
Um,
Or an 8.5, sorry.
8.5. We have 4 of the 8.5. I thought there was only one of each, but there's 4. 4 8.5.
Yeah. Now
At
I'm looking-
$245.
This is a 6.5.
Okay, 6.5. We do only have 1. So if you're teeny town fingers, we do only have 1 of your size. Yeah. I'm so glad you guys are excited. So that's the 1 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what's next?
1 second, just trying to keep these in somewhat order. And next up, 6.5. Yeah.
No, we're only supposed to have 1 6.5.
Well, I mean, it confuses me now because
I know. No, you're right. Okay, so I guess we have two 6.5s.
it's
Team
the
SG.
other one was more 6 1/4, and this is like 6.5.
So we have two 6.5. Team SG. I don't know what to call them, Morgan. Like teeny town, right? So we're discovering this in real time, but that's good news for you because I thought we didn't have that many rings in the smaller sizes tonight. So if we have two 6.5, that's good because a lot of you are 6.5. 6 6.5 is kind of your size range.
This is 6.5. No, I'm just kidding. This is looks like close to 9.
We do. We have 1 9.
1 9. All right.
One size 9.
Jesus.
Where's my size 9? I know you're there. So black sapphire is actually just very dark blue in most cases, but it has an extra layer. So the one thing to know, Marisol, when it comes to your stones, it's a great question, is that each color of stone activates a different chakra. That's the main thing to think about when you're working with color magic. It reminds me I probably should teach color magic. I haven't taught it in such a long time. Maybe I'll incorporate it into next year's programs because color magic ties us to the color rays, and each chakra in your body is aligned to a color ray. So the blue sapphires activate the indigo ray, the third eye. The black sapphires activate more of the root chakra, the third eye and the root, to understand how to activate protection energies. So it's a little more grounding than the blue when you have a black sapphire. Yeah, it's a fantastic question. Yeah, Carolyn's got small fingers like I do. I'm a 7 on my biggest finger. So I see you. Love you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear angel. Love. In Virgo Town. Happy birthday to you. Smudgy would sing you happy birthday, but
I don't think he would. I don't know.
he's not moving. Christina G, it's a great question. Let me see what I can do. We haven't been doing much in gold because the price went, kind of through the roof. But I'm glad to know you would like one in gold. And I will definitely hold that in my mind.
Team SG, did you post the 9? I saw some people. Oh!
Sorry. Do you have my
blinded me with
black
the light? I do.
Somebody was asking how to know if rubies and sapphires are real. They're going to fluoresce.
Can't see.
Sorry, I blinded him. With my magic.
Can't see.
If you're ever buying a ruby or sapphire and you're not sure if it's real, if you go to a gem sale or a gem show, you should carry your black light with you. Rubies are not going to fluoresce quite as strongly as sapphires will, but they do still fluoresce just a little bit, right? Yeah, baby. Okay, so the size 9, it looks like that's gone too. So congratulations if you're getting record keeper sapphire rings today.
I literally.
Dave gave up.
I still can't see.
Dave gave up his vision for you, so that you could see your stones fluorescing. Not really. You'd like an independent? We are working on that, actually. Oh yeah. Okay. Woo. So happy for you. Anybody else's birthday today? It is not his birthday today, but it is Angel Rainbow Monkey Cat's birthday today. Yeah, baby. Okay. No, we haven't done the Lakshmi Hassanite rings yet. We'll get there. I want to make sure people who want those are here. So I want to make sure, just make sure, please, Claire and Alexis, that you've let SoulShift know this is the place to be if they want those rings. I would feel so bad if they didn't know this was the sale where it was happening. Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going now?
Oh, we just showed a ring. So you want to show a generator?
Sure. Let's do a generator.
Let's show a generator.
We have one generator and one flame today.
We do.
We're a little generator light today because we're doing a lot of jewelry today. So when we have a lot of jewelry, sometimes we'll have fewer generators. If we have a ton of generators, we'll do less jewelry. It's like we kind of have to. We can only fit so much stuff into 3 hours. But yeah, and it's Jamie's anniversary. It's her 19th anniversary today. Aww. Okay, cool. Thank you for spending part of your sweet anniversary with us. That means so much. And cheers to 19 more years of love for you and your beloved. Okay. This is calcite, which is probably under G, isn't it, for generator?
2.
Oh, really? Oh, no, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have 50 of these. This is a 7.5 to 8 inch blue calcite generator. It's a little blown out. The light's kind of, it's actually more blue. It looks a little white. Blue calcite comes from Madagascar. There's actually 2 places where you'll find blue calcite. You can find it sometimes in Mexico too, but this color is uniquely from Madagascar. And blue calcite is a harmonizer. It really is. It harmonizes disparate frequencies. So this is the ultimate family stone. This should be in your living room, or if you're like me, everybody gathers in the kitchen. Wherever your family primarily gathers, living room, kitchen, whatever your mutual space is, whether it's a bonus room or something like that, a game room.
I'd like to ask the audience a question.
What?
What's the difference between a generator and an obelisk?
This is a test, because I spent a month teaching you that. I will just enjoy myself when you tell me the difference.
I'm still seeing gray dots.
The pressure's on, Crystal Masters. Tell him the difference between generators and obelisks.
That could be a fun, we could have a fun event where we prepare a whole bunch of questions.
Crystal
trivia. Trivia night.
Yeah.
That could
Wouldn't
be
it be fun to do crystal trivia?
We could do like a crystal trivia night. And we
using
break out
all my
some
class
wine.
notes, right? So I go through, and all the questions are based on class notes. So those of you in classes will have an advantage. 4 versus 6 sides.
Crystal trivia.
And on the top, you have a tetrahedron on top of an obelisk.
What'd you call me?
You have a pyramid on top of an obelisk. but it's six-sided on top of a generator. And the Egyptians, you know, were partial to their pyramids. That's why they put pyramids on top of everything. Nicely done, you guys. Your professor is cheering you on. Yeah, you can totally do it as a homeschool lesson. I took over my son's geology unit in second grade because I have a credential. So I told the teacher, I'm like, listen, I'm credentialed. Can I just take this? They were teaching the mantle and the crust and the core, and I'm like, can I just take this for a minute? And she let me teach the unit. I did a good job, I think. I don't know. We kind of went sideways, but I mean, I always go sideways. You know what I mean?
Speaking of which, we have 50 of these.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. See, Cheryl Cole's taking it all next level. She's like bringing in the trick questions and stuff. You better watch Cheryl Cole. She's going to come in with the trick questions.
You get a sticker. You get a sticker.
Okay.
Move over,
So-
Oprah. I'm giving out stickers.
Oprah did better. Oprah took that. Anyway, yes, blue calcite is somebody said it's the effed up family stone. It kind of is. I mean, there's two.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's to help an effed up family.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like here's your effed up family and here's blue calcite.
I don't know that I would want family members holding such a heavy thing.
And then you have an effed up family here, and then it comes over and it just fixes your family.
Listen, you look really mad right now. I'm just going to take that obelisk and I'm going to give you this pillow
Well, damn,
while
right?
we further discuss this matter.
You have to laugh, right? Because if you have an effed up family, then you know, like,
Oh, does it?
the options are to laugh or cry, and I'd rather laugh. So anyway, blue calcite and kunzite are the family harmonizers. For those, and I'm talking about like the old stuff that separates families, you know what I mean? Like the old beefs and the old conflicts and the old like stuff you rehash over and over and over again that like never seems to get healed. That's what blue calcite and kunzite are for, is like a harmonizing stone.
Tiffany, we just don't let the effed up part of the family into the house.
My mom was the harmonizer of the effed up people in my family. So now that she's gone, it's like, well, y'all in this by yourself now. My mom was praying for you, and now she's gone. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but anyway. So these are 7.5 to 8 inches, which is a really nice size too. So if you are developing like a family unity grid or a family healing grid or a, you know what I mean?
I get myself confused.
Charlene's like, I'd like a few 20-foot generators in my yard. Me too, Charlene. Let's work on that together. But anyway, this would be, what I think of is this should go at this, you know, if you make a centerpiece at the holidays, this should be part of the centerpiece at your holiday table.
We have 50 of them, they're $99. You can still keep talking about them, but it gives the team and everybody a chance to, you know, like, pull the trigger, right?
Where's my cat?
I know, he's up there
Is he
somewhere.
back? Can you show him to me? Is he behind that pillow?
I think, yeah. He is. He just gave me this look. I lifted the pillow up and he just looked at me.
They are $99. And we have 50 of them. You know, when it comes to me and Dave, it's not so much awkward as just shitty. You know what I mean? Like, things can't be awkward because we've been together for, you know, half our lives. But they can be shitty. And, you know, I don't talk over people. I try not to, right? I try to... I miss you, Alexis.
I thought I had.
He's doing a great job. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy myself. No, seriously, like, I think I work too hard. I think I just need to sit and just enjoy you.
And just be.
And just be
Just
while
be.
you, this is like Dave's, like, honey badger live gem sale. It's blue.
It's blue.
It's $99.
It's got 6 1/4 sides, less the quarter. I don't know where the quarter went, or came from either. It's beveled. I know it's from Madagascar, which you can't get into Madagascar right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I know. See, they want me to talk.
No, they do want you to talk. I want you to talk. I did have the cards.
I will say, like, we're kind of messing with each other today.
Yeah.
This guy is made of gold.
Some days.
No, it's really true.
Other days, it's more like some mixed mineral. Yeah.
Some days he has a lot of nickel
A lot of
in him.
nickel.
No, but truthfully, like the last 2 weeks, if you saw how he took care of me and my family, like, it would make you cry.
Aw.
He really is like solid gold. So we joke a lot, but like, holy smokes.
We do. We joke a lot.
I'm so lucky. You know what I mean?
Likewise.
Truly. Yeah. I do like to talk to you. I like to talk, even if it doesn't help with anything. I just like to talk. But it's really true. Who's the sage goddess? Who knows at this point? You know what I mean? Look at a sage cat over there under a pillow, just pretending
He's hiding.
like he's not here.
He's definitely pretending like he's not here.
Yeah. I know. No, he's gotten real comfortable in front of the camera. He's doing so great, isn't he?
I saw this.
Watch. By the time he's like 80 years old, he's just going to love this so much. There's going to be like a Dave show.
Yeah, but you know, I was thinking about it when I was setting up in here earlier, and Smudge came in, and I thought, like, wait a minute, like, when you started SG, it was you're not gonna like have that like shop with the cat in the corner, right? Like, and I think now we have the cat in the corner.
It's not really a corner. He is trying to hide from everything that we're doing right now. He does not want any of this. He just wants a comfortable place to lay.
Well, don't we all?
Okay.
This piece.
Debbie says you might give the hot oil massage. You might. I might rub him down later.
Yeah, no, he might have lost.
Oh, he might have lost the hot oil massage.
after the cards.
I'm a very forgiving person.
Wow.
You know, and I also have a really bad memory. An hour from now, I won't remember that he did that. So that's helpful too.
That's what I did at the start of the show.
I'll probably forget. Okay, you ready?
I'm excited about this piece.
Okay.
I saw this earlier and I was like,
I know.
that's really rad.
I know. We love you guys too. Yeah, it's been a tough couple weeks. It's actually just really nice to be with you today. Okay, this is a monk piece. We only have one of these. This is, look how beautiful this is. You know, rutilated quartz, which is what this is. So quartz is the clear material, and those gold bars are rutile. And rutilated quartz is for helping you navigate change with grace, right? This is sterling silver with 22, did it say? Karat gold?
22 karat gold.
Yeah. And so these are all made by hand. There's something about the way the gold comes down. It almost looks like a Norse symbol to me. This is not Norse. These pieces are made in Bali by a Balinese monk, and that's a ruby on the front. But there is something really special about the color, the light play. Isn't this gorgeous? This one, so this is for you if you're really going through change. And the ruby, in ancient jewelry, they always put rubies. The inside of my wedding ring has a ruby. And that's what they used to do. They used to put the ruby on the inside, not on the outside, because it was more for you than it was for other people to keep you safe. So rubies are this like sort of guiding light, and they'll ground you too. So this is grounded transformation, grounded ease, grounded wisdom. Isn't that beautiful? It's like the shot in the dark, right, to help you see through difficult times. So this is $299. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, you guys are coming in at there's 444 people here. There's like that's a powerful angel number.
Hey, Lena.
Isn't that beautiful? So yeah, $299. Isn't that a gorgeous piece? I would wear it nice and long. I'll show it to you against my shirt so you can see. I would wear it more like this, a little bit lower. You could though, you could bring it right up to your neckline, but I just think pieces like this kind of, when they're worn a little bit lower, isn't that beautiful? And I love that it's completely just open on the back. That's what's going to be touching your skin. Isn't that beautiful? Rutilated quartz, baby. So congratulations. I know, I wish I had more of those too. But he makes each one by hand. I mean, I think that's why you guys love it anyway.
Big quartz.
You know? But seriously, because the fact that it's made one by one and he never repeats a design makes it super special.
I think it's beautiful, and I love the way he hammers out the metals on
Yeah,
his
the
pieces.
texture
Yeah.
on every little piece is all done by hand. You know, it's not too shiny, so it makes it feel old. You know, and ancient. Like it would have been something you would have seen, and it could be Norse, it could be Egyptian. Like there are pieces from ancient Greece and Mesopotamia that look like this. So it's sort of a melding
Congrats,
of all these
Lisa.
ancient symbols. Yeah. And Lisa got it.
Yeah,
Yay!
that's really super cool. Beautiful piece. I was excited about this.
That is gorgeous.
You
You'd
know,
be so
I
happy
like
you got
retail,
it.
so.
Yeah. Every piece of retail is different. That's what I love about it. It's like you can lay out. I'm sure if he had multiple of those cabochons, you could lay all 20 or all 30 of them out and look at them, and each individual one would be so different. And there's something magic about that. Like there's nothing else exactly like that piece in the world. So congratulations, Lisa. It's beautiful. Yeah. Amanda says she loves hers so much she never takes it off. I don't blame you. There is something about those pieces that are vibrational. The jewelry in these sales is all vibrational stuff, or I wouldn't bring it. You know, it's like either one of a kind or just very, very limited pieces that have something else going on besides just the metaphysical properties of the stones. So I'm glad you guys can feel it too. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, Jessica's saying as an artist, she values the one of a kind theme. And it gets lost a little bit, right? 'Cause so much of what we have everywhere is mass produced. I saw a beautiful statue on eBay. You'll probably appreciate this. And I got all excited about it. It was a Kuan Yin statue. And I thought, wow, this looks so unique, right? And then I was like, I'm going to do just a little bit more research because it was a little expensive, you know, just kind of price comparing and stuff. And I found out it wasn't unique. It was mass produced. And I don't know, I ended up not going back and buying it just because I wanted something unique, you know, whether even if it's mass produced, if it's hand painted, that's special, but like something to set it apart. So I ended up not getting it just because I wanted something special. I could have painted it myself. There's something about an artist doing it, you know, so. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. But I think all of those things are...
Anyway, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I mean, I'm like digressing, but you guys, I'm preaching to the choir because you guys are artists, you know? Something special about it. I think so. Okay. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
fun, right?
New.
New.
To me.
New.
You may be familiar. This is Hydrozincite. Hydrozincite is a natural stone. We may have to play with the lighting because it's real blown out on top, and it's actually kind of crystally druzy a little
See if I
bit.
can kind of... Second.
Yeah, that camera might be too much for it on top. Okay, Hydrozincite, which is also known as marionite, occurs as an oxidation product of zinc. Okay, it provides you with insight to the hidden toils and turmoils inside.
Nope, that's not gonna work.
That's actually a little bit better.
You think? I don't know.
It is like a crystal snowball. This stone allows you to release the bonds of confusion and strife. It helps you overcome and heal trauma once and for all. It helps to allow you to shine your light without fear of what other people will think, and take the few moments necessary to stop in order to appreciate and enjoy your life as it is.
I love that crystallization there.
Hydrozincite opens all chakras and clears them. It's also protective for rooms, spaces, and any interior environment. Isn't that cool? So this is to clear the spaces in your home. Hydrozincite, Hydrozincite, also known as marionite. Yeah, now they want to see it with a flashlight from there.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's super juicy, kind of sugary. That's what I can tell you in the room. It looks like a love bomb. I don't know how to describe it to you, right?
Love bomb.
Love bomb. I have lots of different sizes of these. The biggest pieces are under $300. The one that he's behind that. The 8-inch pieces are under $300. The smallest pieces are under $90.
Oh, it's like a...
And the small is 5 inches. So these are big pieces. They're not super expensive, and I love
Now
the
you can see that
metaphysical properties.
crystallization. Like sugar look.
To me, I know this might sound funny. When I was a little girl, I used to think God was in the clouds, right? So there'd be like a big cloud, and like that seemed like it might be God. I don't know why, that's what I thought. And I swear to you, when I first saw these pieces, the energy of them is so purely divine. There is like a purifying energy to them. And it reminded me of being a little girl and laying on the grass. I can still remember where I used to lay and watch the clouds. And I used to think, I think God's in that one. And it just reminds me of like, there's a higher power looking out for you. You're not doing this human thing by yourself. And that's to me what this stone represents. And it lines up with all the metaphysical properties of helping you to enjoy your life and releasing trauma and pain and transmuting the energy in rooms, right? That I like the idea that all you have to do is put this out in the room and it will shift the energy in the space. It's very angelic. It's very beautiful. And like I said, it's something I've never offered you before. I've never had it before. I've never seen it before, not even at Tucson or Denver or anywhere. So I was super excited when we were able to get these. Now I have a total of like 20 pieces, 26 pieces.
There's not much, you guys.
So if you want one, kind of get your
There's
fingers
just 4
ready.
different sizes.
There's 4 sizes, but it's like 26 pieces. So most of you, if you want one, I don't have them for you. So if you want one, get ready. The 4 to 5 inches,
That's what I'm
which is
holding
what
now.
he's holding here. Those are $89. I have 8. That's it. And I don't have any more of this, by the way, either. So it's just what it is. Beautiful. This is Soul Star Chakra, by the way, which is really cool too. We don't have a lot of stones that are for Soul Star. A lot of times it's crown. This is for that angelic vibration. The medium size is 5 to 6 inches, $129, and I have 6 pieces. I know. And then the next size up, 6 to 7 inches, I have 5. That's $169. And then the last size, the price jumps a little bit because it's when you get to that size, it's like that's the rarest thing. I only have 6 of this size, 7 to 8 inches. This is $279 for a huge cloud of hydrozincite. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. And etheric. Now, I don't know about this outside. When I don't know, I always say just don't. You know what I mean? I would probably keep it inside. I can't guarantee you that this will be stable for you outside. I don't know enough about the mineral makeup to tell you for sure, yeah, you can leave it outside. I would leave this indoors in your crystal healing room or in your meditation room or in your bedroom. In your bedroom, I think, would be a really beautiful place because you want to keep the energy in your bedroom absolutely pristine. Can you imagine sitting this on your nightstand with just a single white candle and that's it? How could you not have peaceful sleep like that? Maybe a little piece of soda light and that's it.
In there.
Is it UV reactive? I don't know, but we can always test it. I'm always ready for an experiment. I
No.
don't think so. No. No, zinc usually is not, but I figured let's give it a go. It was a great question, though. Yeah, the bedroom for sure. Anywhere, and near the entrance to your apartment or to your home would be good, too. Because that's another place where you really want to have a stone like this that purifies the energy of a space. So entrance and exit would be another good place for you to put this, I think. Does it feel sharp?
It's not sharp, but it's edgy. I guess is scratchy maybe is a better term.
Yeah.
It's not like it's sharp like glass, but
There are some stones that if you like rub it too sharply, it'll kind of cut you. I don't think that's
because
this.
these are more rounded, so it's
Like little clouds.
it's puffy.
Is it puffy?
It's puffy.
Speaking of puffy, can I see my cat?
Oh,
Can I see him?
he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't
Aww.
want to be seen.
I'm sorry I called you puffy.
Yeah, she's not really. She's not really sorry.
There's so
about that.
many puffy jokes. You're gonna put it in the business? I like it. I know, isn't it beautiful? Congratulations. Yeah, I thought that was special. I love it when there's something we don't have a lot of it and it's new. Like I get so excited about opportunities like that. So congratulations. Especially the bigger pieces. If you're able to get like the big ones, those were really cool. Fluffy.
Big fluffy.
Fluffy's not a bad word. I mean, somebody calls me fluffy. I'm like, no, kind of right.
I don't think I'd like to be called fluffy.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd like that. I don't know.
I like fluffy better than puffy.
Well, yeah.
Puffy doesn't feel good.
Nobody wants to be called puffy except Puffy.
I
Except
don't know where we're going with
Puff
that.
Daddy.
I know, it's fun, right? I would like to get some smaller pieces. You know, maybe the 1 to 2 inch sizes. I would like to have that. So I will. I'll keep you posted. Okay. Okay. Where's that?
Toward the end, it's 26.
Okay, watermelon tourmaline. This is so pretty.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what, this would be kind of fun.
It's a cabochon watermelon tourmaline, baby. That is so beautiful. Can you hit the back of it with the flashlight? It's green on top and it's pink under. Look at that. Watermelon tourmaline was the first stone I fell in love with that I couldn't afford. Do you remember that? Did that ever happen to you? Where you loved a stone so much and you couldn't afford it? Every time I went into a metaphysical shop, which was kind of a lot of times, I would make a beeline for anything watermelon tourmaline that they had, and then I would cry because I couldn't afford it. And I remember my first watermelon tourmaline pendant, which I still have. I had to save up for like months to be able to get it. I don't remember how much it was, $75 or $100 or something like that, but I had to put it on layaway. Anyway, watermelon tourmaline is just the business, and this is a gorgeous cabochon with that. with that, cabochon means it's rounded on the top and flat on the bottom. So these are traditionally used for jewelry, and this is a sterling silver and 14 karat gold fully adjustable ring. So any size can wear this ring. I'll show it to you on my hand. They're super comfy. The way he does the prongs is just super comfortable, and to me, this is a heart.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first.
I think it's a heart. That gorge. I want to wear it for the rest of the show because it just feels really good. So this one is $429. $429 for watermelon tourmaline in sterling silver and 14K. And it's the perfect 4-finger ring. That's the queen finger. You know, queens used to wear their rings on that finger so that they would put their hand out and you would kiss the ring. Kiss my heart. Isn't it pretty? I'm not very good at the camera angles.
There you go, you got it.
I did get it. It's pretty, isn't it? I totally think it's a heart.
It's beautiful.
So congratulations. Yeah, it'll adjust down. The smallest it will go, I would say, is about a 4.5 to 5, and then it'll probably go up, I would say, to about a 10. So if you're 4.5 to 5 to 10, you will have plenty of fingers. Oh, we have bloodstone spheres left. How many do we have left, Team SG? Or a bloodstone. If you have pain, that is a crystal that needs to be in your collection. Yeah, and we don't have, I think that's the last of our Aura Bloodstone spheres. Those are $69 a piece. And remember, everything ships free in the US. It's $5 an item to ship it anywhere else in the world.
You can comment sold,
Yes,
Bloodstone.
so sold Aura Bloodstone sphere, and we will add you to the total if you missed them, yeah. Isn't it beautiful? I know.
A little to the right.
All of our
a little
jewelry
to the left.
in our live gem sales is made one by the artist. So that's in some cases why they can be quite expensive, because the artist really sets the prices, because everything is made by hand. The stones are cut, the ring is built for the piece, you know what I mean? It's not like mass-produced jewelry. So sometimes it's a little more expensive, but you're getting something really unique that's custom made by the designer too. Yeah, which we talked about that earlier. There are benefits to both ways. When you get a mass-produced piece of jewelry, sometimes you pay a little bit less, but then when you get something custom and unique, you know that nobody else in the world really has your ring. You know what I mean? So it's like kind of a trade-off. And it's good to have a mix of both things, like the more affordable kind of mass-produced stuff, and then the more unique kind of one-of-a-kind.
Do you want
flames? Yeah.
You want the flames?
Helena's asking.
Yeah.
You know I try when you ask to do the thing. Yeah, Shram rings are only available through Sage Goddess. So if you want a Shram ring, we are working exclusively with Shram. So yeah, and if you have requests of things, always let me know. You know what I mean? And I'll see what I can do. It's always nice to have your guidance and your inspiration, because
Cracker.
How come I don't have signs that go help me and get me out of here? And how come I don't have that? Okay.
Wait, that could be turned on me.
Okay, I see a second. Do I have a third for flames? Our Samhain ritual set is not live yet, but it is coming, Keely Reynolds. You know I do Samhain right. It's a real good one too. Wait till you see. I'll give you a hint.
Hey, Candy.
I drive my team absolutely freaking insane. I'm sure you realize that. And it's okay. But I do, especially Brooklyn, but also Claire. In fact, I think I drive them all crazy. My request was I wanted to do something called spirit weaving for Samhain. Because every year I have to do something different, because some of you have been with me the whole 10 years, and I can't repeat things, so you get bored. So I'm like, what if we, keep in mind none of this existed, right? I'm like, what if we had like a partial mala with smoky quartz beads, big ones, and we could take our sari ribbon and we could weave it together during ceremony. And as we were weaving between the worlds, the human, the spirit, the human, the spirit. And my team is like trying to keep up. They're like, okay, we're spirit weaving between the worlds. We're gonna, okay, you know, like, and then they're like fleshing out the concept and stuff. Somehow we got a custom smoky quartz mala hanging thing that we're going to weave together with sari ribbon, plus you get a mask, plus you get the candle, plus you get the perfume, plus you get, it's like all the things. Then I think you get a carving, an animal, spirit animal carving. The kit is off the chain, and we're going to do spirit weaving together. And then I made you a spirit weaver perfume, because if you're going to do spirit weaving, you got to have a spirit weaver perfume. So anyway, stay tuned. I kind of am giving away the surprise, but it's a real good kit. It just isn't ready for your eyes yet.
What?
When it comes to witchy, Samhain, all the things, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
That is my area of expertise, and Team SG is their area of expertise. So we've got you. Every year I try to outdo it.
You see that? You see him in the video there?
Look at my little spirit weaver.
Next to the other cat in the back?
Aw, is that your friend? Well, that's nice. Oh, you don't want friends at all because you're a cat and cats don't need anybody?
How about that, you guys?
Alexis, can you get a screenshot of that? Look at how
I'm
handsome
sure.
he is.
Next to the other cat.
Look, he's spirit weaving, everybody. He's
Yeah,
weaving
he heard
his-
about this weaving class, and he was really into it.
Look at him. You're so handsome. Oh, I just love you so much. Okay.
Alrighty.
Wow. Where are we? Where are we?
So do you want to show the citrine?
Yeah, let's do Citrine Flames. What do you think, Mudgy? You think it's time? Oh, I think so too. Okay. Cue flames.
Cute. Oh. Flames.
Okay. These are so incredibly beautiful, you guys. These are citrine. These are natural citrine. These are not heat treated. The only problem is we don't have as many of them as I would like. I have 25 of each size. The small
25 or 29?
25 and 29.
Yeah, sorry.
The small is 4 to 4.5 inches. He's holding the small. Okay, that one is under 300.
Hey, baby.
The medium is 4.5 to 5 inches. That's under $330. Natural citrine, as you know, is going the way of dinosaurs. It is almost impossible to find it. But it's the most important stone for prosperity and abundance that you can work with. And the flame shape, the way you're supposed to work with it, it's, you know, generators are carved kind of in straight flat lines. Flames are carved literally in a flame, like a twist. So what you're supposed to do is put it on your cat's head,
Oh, he doesn't like that.
and then he becomes a prosperity cat. Oh, he doesn't
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
Okay. All jokes aside, although he's going to make this difficult, I want you to find your footing
No,
here.
he's definitely going to make it hard. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So if you have a solar plexus available, I'll show you on Dave. You find your belly button. Ooh. Okay. Then you go 2 finger widths up,
Hey, careful.
and then you hold it there.
Me? Hold it?
Yeah, you hold it. You
No, I
hold
like
it.
it better when you hold
Okay. And you close your eyes and you take your deep inhale. Let the exhale be longer than the inhale, twice as long, right? And it's really powerful for your solar plexus. This actually helps your digestion, but then you visualize all of the energies of prosperity and abundance coming to you. That's how you work with a flame. I would show you, but
I wish I had one of those like
I have a flame in my
horns.
lip. Well, you can make that into a horn. Nope, we don't need that.
Funny, stop sending those home.
Is the centerpiece of a grid. So if you have an abundance grid but you don't have a centerpiece for it yet, that is the ultimate centerpiece for a prosperity grid. So these small, I have 25, are $2.99. The medium, I have 29, they are $3.29. There is a person in social media selling these wholesale for double the price. I will tell you that. And I don't think they're out of line because it is very hard to get natural citrine. And those are the going rates at the Denver Gem Show, between $600 and $900 for a 2 to 4 inch citrine flame. Not kidding. If you can find one. There were only a few dozen, but they were all between the $300 to $600 range. So I'm really proud of these prices today, and I would encourage you to go and do a little price comparing because it's going to blow you away. At some point, I won't be able to keep bringing it to you at a lower price because our prices are going to go up too.
Yeah.
These were sold to me at an old price, which is the only reason that I have them, and they're not $600 to $700. I would rather pass the savings on to you and know that you have one for your collection. But probably the next time we have these for you, it just will be double that. By all estimations. It's nice to have you here today. You're a good luck cat. Do you want me to move his sheets so you can lay down?
No, that's all right. That's all right. He's
And
fine.
I
He's
have
got.
brush you.
Oh, he likes the brushing.
That's really nice. Yeah, that's actually the technique to use with flames was taught to me by one of the first men who ever carved the flame shape in the gem and mineral world, and he taught that to me, and so I thought that's the coolest thing. And when he taught it to me, it really resonated with me as a technique. So even to this day, all these years later, that was probably 7 or 8 years ago that we had that conversation, because he was one of the first people to bring flames to the gem shows, and that was right at the beginning of SG, just a few years after we started seeing them. If COVID is complete, we will be in Tucson. Definitely hoping it's going to be a different world. It can be, by the end of January, early February. So my fingers are crossed. Isn't it beautiful? Congratulations if you got one. Really, really, really excited for you. Oh yeah. Okay. Are there any citrine flames left? Just so that we know, in case people come in a little bit later. Because some people were coming to the sale for the citrine flames. Aren't they pretty? Okay.
We had a request for a wand, so why don't we show
Yeah, why don't we
a
show a
wand?
couple wands? We have some good ones tonight. Not that they're ever not good, but we have some really special ones.
This is
33.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, you want to do this one?
Sure.
Are you sure?
You picked it.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
You getting weird?
You sure? Oh.
And you did it.
When am I ever? Not.
Okay, this one is really beautiful. This is sterling silver and copper. And it has the dragonfly, that's a rose aura quartz sphere on the bottom for universal love, energy, and strength. And then the dragonfly, which is the shapeshifter of the insect world, right? Has multiple layers of wings. The legend is, right? So the angels can fly with them. My mom loved dragonflies. And then there's a sterling silver star up there. Above that, you have a green aventurine cabochon for growth. So this is growth and love and transformation. And you have the B for sovereignty. Another sterling silver star, and then you have a rose quartz single terminated point at the top. So this is for sending and receiving energies of love, transformation, and growth. Isn't that beautiful? And it's one of the more affordable wands that he's done because the base is copper. So it's affordable and it's beautiful. If you've been waiting to own one of his wands and they've been a little too expensive for you, this might be a way to get one at a slightly lower price, but the same quality, really, truly. And I love copper in a wand because copper conducts energy. So it actually is a great metal for wand making because it allows you to conduct the energy of the stones. In some ways even more powerfully than silver. So you ready? This one is $599. It's 8 inches of pure magic, love, growth, and change. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, it's super springy. It's super, this for me is like, I call it maiden energy. You know what I mean? It's that middle of life, like life wants to live through you, right? Energy that life perpetuates itself, right? Love wins. It's all of those energies. Isn't that gorgeous? Yay!
The center stone is green aventurine.
Yeah, that's green aventurine.
And
Growth,
then you've
good
got
luck,
rose
fertility. And
And
rose
star
quartz.
rose quartz down here.
Is it a star rose quartz?
Oh no, sorry.
No.
I was reading.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like, I see stars and I see rose quartz, but I don't
Yeah,
see
no,
star
sorry.
rose quartz. Yeah. So this tonight, you guys, I knew you would love this. Are you ready? This is tonight's charity item. So whoever wins this wand, every dollar of your $599 tonight goes to the charity of your choice. We do that every sale, so if you're new, that's something that we do with our sales. And we really try to choose an item based on the energy because I think the charity gets not only the money, I think they get the energy of peace. So whichever charity you choose tonight, whoever wins this, they're getting love, growth, fertility, abundance, expansion energies, magic, right? Isn't that fun? So tonight's kind of a win-win-win, right? Because you get a beautiful piece and then every dollar of your purchase goes to your charity. So Shannon Weiland, congratulations, Shannon. Super happy for you. And then you get to choose which charity that all goes to. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah,
So you can contact us at support.sagegods.com
yeah.
and you can tell us which charity you want to go.
And take your time. You don't have to decide right now. You didn't know that, Shannon, so we're kind of springing it on you. But when you decide, let us know, and we'll make sure those funds get to your charity. Isn't that cool? Cheers, girl.
It's pretty.
You bought something beautiful, but you put really nice energy back in the field, too. It's absolutely stunning. So cheers. Congratulations.
It's got this beautiful rainbow going across that sphere.
He always, like, picks the stones based on something unique about the stone, which I love that too. Yeah. Yay!
Cat fur.
Is he still here?
Oh, he's behind you, but
Oh.
it's just, I mean,
Well, I've been brushing him, I know. I always tell him that I could knit him a little coat with all his furs. I even love his little furs. Is that weird? I just love his little furs. That's how you know you love somebody, when you even love their weird hair that they shed. I'm obsessed with that cat. And it's not like he's a kitten, right? I mean, we've had him for a long time. And
what's that, mitten?
we all talk about him like, what's he doing now? What's he doing now?
No,
What's
we
he
don't
doing
all,
now?
we don't all talk about him.
Me and the kids do.
They talk about him.
We do.
I say he's doing
We
the same
stalk-
thing
we
he was
stalk him.
doing for the last
We
582
stalk him.
minutes.
We take multiple pictures of him every day doing the same things he did yesterday. And we
Look at him
love
now.
him so
Now
much.
look at him. Look
What's
at
he
him now.
doing now? Anyway.
Anyway.
Is it really? Lena says that's how her boyfriend feels about her hair everywhere. I don't think Dave feels like that. The tough part about being me in my house, my hair is natural, and so it's long, right? And it's like when you find a big, long, pink hair that's gray on top, it's not like you can really say, oh, that's somebody else's. I can't blame it on anybody else. So it's like, whose hair is this?
Mhm.
I don't know. I bet your mom was there to greet my mom, Pamela. I appreciate that. I have no doubt. I like to think my mom had like a cheering section waiting for her.
Air biscuits.
Yeah, because he does this, you know what I mean, in the air. Those are his
Milky
air
biscuits.
biscuits. If you'd like to see video of it, have that to show you. Okay. He's so good. Okay, where are we going? Oh, yeah. Oh. This is my stone. And I'm going to tell you
Not for long because you're offering it for sale.
I only have 14 of these. Carnelian is my stone. Okay? It's one of my favorite stones on the planet. Carnelian's a member of the agate family, so it's kind of like orange agate. But when you have good quality pieces, and there's grades of carnelian, just like there's grades of diamonds and everything else, this is AAA grade carnelian. Meaning it's got every color, red, orange, yellow. It's got quartz veining. See the line of there all the way around? That's quartz. And here's what I'm going to tell you. So I didn't know this, and maybe you don't know this either. You can't get big carnelian stuff, okay? These are 3.5 to 4 inch spheres. Do you know it is almost impossible? I do not own a carnelian sphere bigger than this. And I have people who carve stones for Sage Goddess, and they can't do it because you can't get the rough big enough. This is the largest carnelian sphere I've ever brought you. It is the only size I'm able to get. If you do not have a big ball of fire in your life, these are under $130.
Big balls of fire.
You need a big fireball in your life. This is going to like drop the bomb on you. Carnelian makes you go faster, work smarter. It gives you a boost of energy. It's like the stone form of caffeine. It activates the solar plexus and the sacral chakras for creativity and empowerment and strength. It's all the things. It's the stone of Sun Sign Leo, so that's why I'm so passionate about it. But literally, knowing as many people as I know and having access to rough material, I can't get spheres made bigger than this. This is the best I can do. And I wanted like 100 of them. I got 14.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy? So big balls of fire, $129 if you do not have a 3.5 to 4 inch carnelian sphere. And I'm going to tell you, can you show it on the gold pillow? I think you need to grab a pillow. Alexis and team can share the link for you. I would put that on a pillow.
That's pretty.
Roll it around, because there's some sides that where you
Roll
can really
around
see
that.
roll your balls, David.
Working on it.
Turn the other side. No, turn it that way. Nope, exactly the opposite of what you did. Yeah, that's the side I want them to see. Is that incredible? Look at that. It's like the whole ring of quartz around it. I'm authentically excited because it's like, holy shit. It is impossible to get that. Because I've been working on it.
Great
You also
fire.
cannot get a carnelian generator bigger than 6 inches. Guess what? And I'm like, how about just one?
Nope.
Could you just make me one? The answer is no.
I remember having this conversation, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, and you were like,
Every year I ask.
you were like, Dave, come on, you can get
I'm
this.
like, just give me one
and I
big
was like,
piece of
I was
rock.
like, yeah, let me see.
No,
and
it
I was
does
like,
not happen.
nope.
And if you don't believe me, go on eBay and go on Etsy and search it. See what the biggest carnelian sphere generator you can find is. Because I've already done that. I pretty much do it like once a week because I'm obsessed. It's not there. I'm like, I'll buy somebody else's. You know what I mean? If they don't have it. Anyway, enjoy. I'm really excited for you. The green is part of the agate. It doesn't look green in person, but it looks a little green on the screen.
Does it look green on the screen?
A little, like a lime green kind of.
Where?
Some parts of the gold kind of look green a little bit on the screen.
I don't see it. I mean, live, I don't see any green.
There's no green line,
Yeah,
but
there's
it looks
no
a
green.
little limey.
Yeah. It's funny because like right here looks brown on the screen, at least as I'm seeing it, but here
But it's red.
it's red.
Mm-hmm. Like garnet red.
Yeah.
You're going to freak out when you see
So.
these. They're so beautiful.
I don't know why. Just is.
I know. So congratulations. I had 14 of those. Now they're all gone. And I'm really happy.
Go on.
Fireballs! I don't know why that made me look back at Smudgy. He's got fireballs kind
He won't even look at us now. He's just like, you can just look at the tail end of me.
Yes, he's got his butt forward.
Oh, yeah. No, he's had it.
Okay. You want to do the,
Would you like
can you
to-
show them that double turn quartz? I'd really like them to see
Yeah, I think we've got 2 of those.
Do we really?
Uh-huh. That's what I was looking at earlier.
What has gotten me through, we do have 2 of these, what's gotten me through, a lot of people have been asking me like what crystals I've been working with for grief, because I've grieved a lot of different things in my life, but not like this level of like what I'm calling mega grief. You know, when a major cord in your life gets cut, mother, father, partner, child, the big cords, You gotta bring out the big guns. And what I've been working with is double term quartz.
I thought you were going to talk about Bodhi for a minute there.
Why?
Major cord getting cut.
Oh, his cord's gonna get cut
Yeah,
soon.
he's a little.
That's a different cord. Bodhi has to get his.
Snip, snip.
Bodhi's not gonna have puppies. Because we're good. But anyway, double term quartz is what I've been working with to get through. It really is. And I have a double term lemurian that has absolutely been like, I almost feel like she comes through when I work with it. There's something really powerful about double term lemurians. So these are 10 inches of double term, naturally double terminated lemurian. They're not polished into that shape. They are naturally double terminated. And they both have watermelon tourmaline on them. And they're under $1,000 for 10 inches of double term lemurian. I will tell you something. My double term lemurian is 12 inches, but it's thinner. And I paid $900 wholesale. So you are getting a better stone, because mine doesn't have watermelon tourmaline in it, at a better price. These probably should be closer to like $1,400 or $1,500, but I'm not doing that. They're actually under $800, but I only have two. You can see the lemurian lines on them. If Dave turns it over, you can actually see where this was attached. See that, the kind of divot right there? That's where that was connected to the cluster. So a cluster will be growing like this, sort of horizontally. The double terms grow, or vertically. The double terms grow horizontally on top of other points, and then they dislodge them. So that's where that kind of divot is, and that's where you can tell where it was connected. These are insane, but I only have two. So you'll know if this is for you. These are $789. They're from Brazil. They're lemurian, watermelon. Holy shit. And if you don't want them, it's okay. No, it's only watermelon tourmaline. It's green tourmaline, not chlorite that you're
Karen,
seeing.
does he have the cone of shame?
Aw.
Have you got
Winston's getting snipped tomorrow.
Winston, poor Winston.
Winston's a good name.
Winston is a good name.
Winston.
Sir, do you call him Sir Winston on occasion when he's like misbehaving? Sir Winston?
We're British history buffs a little bit. I would have to call him Sir Winston.
Sir Winston.
Oh, that's so cool. So congratulations in advance, because it is very rare to find double term lemurian. I can't begin to tell you how many people have come to me and said, if you ever see a natural double term lemurian, will you hold on to it for me? So I hope those people are here tonight, because we don't see them very often. Okay. Heather's saying not to snip him until 1 to 2 years old. Good to know. Really, Carolyn, your Siamese is named Winston? That's a good name for a Siamese. Siamese are so regal. Like, I could see a Winston Siamese. I could totally see that. So those are here for you. If you feel called to them, double term watermelon from Lemuria. Absolutely insane. Okay. We're getting to everything. I know, one step at a time. I want to show you, I have two guardians tonight too. And I have an amethyst guardian, and I have actually they're both amethyst, the guardians.
Mm-hmm.
And they both have spirit quartz. The one on the left, the rainbow amethyst guardian, these are handmade for me in Glastonbury, England. The one on the left, the rainbow, she has Super 7 crystals in her hands. They're always the same price because the artist sets the price. So the goddess is carved by hand, she's dressed by hand, all of the crystals are replaced. The top crystal on her head is Auralite 23, and the two clusters in her hands are Super 7 clusters. Is that beautiful? And then the goddess on the right is all shades of purple and lavender. She has Auralite 23 on her head, and then she has 3 spirit quartz clusters. So these are meant to be guardians of your space. For me, they're just peace bringers. I always say you can't be stressed out and look at these beautiful carvings. They will just immediately bring you into their state of peace.
Guardians are from the UK, right?
They are from the UK. There's only one artist in the world who does them. And she sends them, I receive them here at the house when they come, because I always like to come and sit with them. So they've all been here in my house, and then I repackage them and send them into Brooklyn and her team to sort them for you. But I just enjoy visiting them and meeting them when they come here from the UK. So those are both $750. One is the Guardian, we'll call it the Guardian Spirit Amethyst, and the other one is the Guardian Super 7. But they're the same price, $750 for your Guardians. Aren't they gorgeous? I think I saw that one of the Lemurian double terms sold. Go up in the feed and see who got it so I can congratulate you. Yeah. These are super, super. I mean, tonight there's so many really crazy, beautiful things. So, okay. Team SG has not announced. Oh, no, they did. No, they have not announced the Lemurian yet. So, yeah, Team SG, let me know when you announce those so I can congratulate the winners because they're super special to me. Those double term Lemurians have just been everything for me in the last couple of weeks. So congratulations. There you are. I'm glad you like them too. Yeah, see, I saw some comments, but I haven't seen the team.
Yeah, I see Cheryl Henry and
I saw Chrissy Whistler, but I want to make sure that
I saw it too.
The team will come back and let you guys know who got those pieces. Okay, now, so we've done the double term Lemurians, we've done the Guardians.
Let's give a second for the team to catch up because I'm just.
Did you refresh? Because they might be ahead of you. Sometimes they are.
I can't refresh.
Oh. Well, there's that.
Let me just hit the restart button here. Oh, shoot.
Are you guys good for us to go forward, Team SG, or do you want us to wait a minute? Okay, Cindy Harley got the Rainbow Guardian.
Cool.
Yay,
Congrats.
Cindy. Love it. Yay, Kathleen says, oh my gosh, finally got on. Happy you're here, Kathleen. How are you? You want earrings?
We can do earrings.
We can do earrings next, yeah.
All right.
Okay, Tina Briggs got the Purple Guardian.
But two people already also got, you guys, Team SG, two people also got, that I saw at least, the Lemurians from before. I didn't see any comments.
We just want to make sure you guys have those. So that looks like Chrissy Whistler and Cheryl Henry got the double charm.
Awesome.
Okay, great.
All right,
Team
Yahtzee.
SG, we're
Now,
gonna keep
thank you
moving
guys.
now.
We're all caught up.
Yay! When things are so close to my heart, it's really, I love to see who gets what, where they're going to their new homes, yeah. Sherry's here too, yay! Hi, Sherry Davis.
Which Sherry?
Sherry Davis.
Oh, hey, Sherry.
Cheers and welcome, welcome. Okay, now, let's do the earrings.
Earrings,
We have Record Keeper rubies. They're so pretty. I would save some for Zoe, but guess what? She didn't let her ears, she let her ears, pressed up.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, we were like so careful about changing the things and the salt water and the saline and this and that, and it was just like she just would take her earrings out and not put them back in. Also, though, she joined cheerleading and they didn't want the cheerleaders wearing earrings, which I think is kind of ridiculous. So anyway, that didn't help.
That did not help. Boy, remember getting her ears pierced, the screaming?
I kind of do. It's actually a great shot, though, you have on the earrings.
I know, I got it.
Yeah, look at those. Do you see the record keepers on it?
So those are those triangles, you guys, right?
Tina Briggs, I love that. She has the root chakra guardian. I mean, honestly, that's kind of a complete collection because now you have the two to hold one, end of the energy and hold the other. I love that.
Hey, Tammy.
That's very cool. I like that a lot. Okay. So these are Record Keeper ruby earrings. I have 40 pairs of these. They're under $40, so get your little fingers ready. These are in sterling silver, yeah.
They're bright.
They're rhodium plated, so these are not going to tarnish on you, which will also make it easier for you if your ears are sensitive. I have a hard time with sterling silver earrings unless they're rhodium plated, and then for me it does not bother my ears. So if you have sensitive ears, this is going to be a great pair of earrings for you. Rubies activate your root chakra.
Give a pair to Dave. Thanks, Tia. Really appreciate that. No, just where I'm going to put that.
I think this would be a cute nose ring, don't you think? I don't know.
Actually, because it's different. You'll see a lot of like ladies with like earrings or nose rings that are red in color.
Yeah.
But not.
They're not actual like rubies.
But not ruby and not with record keepers.
Oh,
so it's
so
really
sweet.
different, and I like things that are different.
Me too. So they're grounding, ruby, they say that when you lose someone you love, they go on to live in your heart as a ruby. So you carry your loved ones in the form of rubies, which I think is beautiful too. Rubies are also a stone of passion and a life force. It's like they're really helpful if you're depressed or feeling discouraged.
My mom.
She would, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she really likes that. Do you want to underlist it?
No, because she won't wear them now.
Yeah.
She's
Back in her day, she would have.
Back in the day.
So these are 1/4 inch for each earring. The pair is $39, and I have 40 pairs. Which I love that. Hopefully if you want one, there's enough pairs of earrings for you. I know. Yeah. Hi, Zoe. Is that our Zoe?
No, I don't think so.
Is that our Zoe, or is that, well, you're my Zoe
Our
too.
Zoe is supposed to be a tutor.
Yeah.
Math tutor right now.
Is that my UK Zoe?
I'm sure that's not our Zoe because she's doing her work.
Don't be so sure.
I know.
She's like, oh, I mean,
Homework. I mean,
got lost on my way to my bedroom.
Sorry.
Congrats on the earrings, you guys. They're gonna look so cute on you. Those are fun too. As like if you have multiple piercings, that would be cute as like an upper piercing.
That'd be cool. Belly button, not for me, but I'm just saying a belly button piercing, right? No?
Show me what it would look like.
No, I got a little too much stuff going on there.
No, show me.
Plus, it's really hairy.
Show me more.
No, it's all right. It's just.
See, he's flirting. He's a tease, though.
Ugh.
I like to call people on stuff like that. You'll split a pair with me? Sounds good, Lena, because I can only wear one on the left side. I've told you that story too many times.
Me too.
Are body piercings a big thing in the U.S.? Kind of. Not as much now as they used to be. Like in the 80s, it was kind of like if you were a cool kid, you did that. You know? Not as much of that now. I think people should pierce themselves more. And I wish everybody was required to have tattoos. Like if I was president, I would make people have tattoos and pierce themselves to get a job.
That's a different kind of shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't make them do that, but I would make them have a tattoo. I would be like, I would give them a sheet. Like you can pick a moon or a star or whatever you would want. Like here's your little legend, but you have to pick a tattoo and you have to get a tattoo before you can get a job. I think if you get a tattoo, it shows that you're able to commit. And I think that's a very good human, don't you think so? If you get a tattoo, it shows you can make a commitment, that you can make decisions, that you commit to things for a long time.
What about committing not to get one? Isn't that just as, like...
No, but I think it's different. If you have to sit in a seat and do the thing and you got to take care of it afterward and you have to keep it for your whole life and stuff, I think that's a very adult move.
Sounds like a cat.
No, but that's
Can
not
I
your
just
whole
get a
life.
cat?
It's not your whole life.
I know, but that's part of the beauty of it. It's like, you know, try it on, I like it a little bit. I'll keep it around for 13, 15 years, and then, you know.
But see, if your tattoo only lasted 13 to 15 years, that doesn't show me you're in those forever.
Actually, that is perfect. Isn't it? Right? I mean, you can live with a tattoo for 13, 15 years, right?
I'm telling you, if I was president, it'd be a lot more fun. People would be like, I gotta go get my tattoos. I gotta get a job. I'd be like, don't forget your nose piercing.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, all right. Almost everybody I know is tattooed. I don't know. I like to think I attract good people into my life. Okay, where are we going next?
Actually, I think people with tattoos are more grounded. That is one
They're
commonality.
usually smarter. They're usually more committed.
Yeah,
they're
more grounded.
usually more like the people in my life who are rock solid all have tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
So I'm not rock solid.
Very good.
I don't have a tattoo.
Oh, that's true. It's not too late though.
But it kind of is.
You and I have talked about getting matching yin yang. Like on our wrist, remember?
When I was 12?
I was not with you when you were 12.
Ah, yeah, you were.
20. Okay, Lakshmi, okay, let's do it. Oh, this is that where the music goes kind of...
Oh, yeah.
This is tattoo and baby making music.
Break it down, girl.
Get a tattoo.
Right. What are we showing?
Lakshmi and Ganesha rings.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Up there on the left.
Over there?
You have 14 tattoos? That means I love you 14 times as much. You'll know that he's gotten older and a little bit softer when I have a full sleeve. Actually, what I want to do is hire a tattoo artist just to come to my house and just work on me, once a week or something. Does anybody know a good tattoo artist who's mobile and can work outside in LA?
What are you talking about?
Well, I want to get my moons done permanently and a couple
But why
of
would
other
they
projects.
work on you once a week?
Just come here and just be doing things. Just for like a month.
Is this like a pool boy kind of thing?
No, but it's just to start the activities.
Once a week.
Yeah, on Fridays. Like a
Every
tattoo
Friday, I would really enjoy just getting another tattoo.
No,
What are we
they
doing this
They
Friday?
can add a
I
little
don't
bit
know.
more. You know what I mean?
Last week we did pelican. This week we're doing a peacock. I don't know.
Well, the moons could turn into, other things.
A star?
Okay. Oh, God.
Sun?
I miss you, Alexis. Okay. Now, I don't have a lot of these, so you're going to have to be... God's going to decide who gets these. I don't know how to do this. I do want a sleeve.
No, Lena, you were there with me, right? Like, is this a pool boy? I can be a pool boy. Just let me know.
But you're not a tattoo artist.
I can get some temporary tattoo. I could draw. Give me a marker.
Would you put your arm in his hands?
Funny.
Just on Fridays, a little tattoo.
Funny, the person who helped me make these beautiful signs left me a marker.
Here, what are you going to draw on me? Give me a
Let's
tattoo.
see. What should we draw, folks?
Are you going to draw? Why don't you draw a happy face on me? That'll be my new tattoo.
I
I don't bathe very often though, so it may last for a while. Okay. Do you feel like cat scratches? My required tattoo, I have to think about that. What I would require for people to get a job. I would let people choose, but I would give them, if they said I don't know what to choose, I would give them some options. I would give them a lot of different animals to choose from. It's weird what happens in my head. Draw Oscar the Star.
No, why do you have to bring that up? We were an hour and 41 minutes into this, and he hadn't presented himself, and that was all for the better.
He's got such a handsome smile.
For those who don't know what the F we're talking about, apparently this is Oscar, and he is narrated by Athena. I wouldn't go so far as saying he speaks. He's narrated by Athena. Think of it as a puppet.
Yeah, pretty much the most handsome story I ever saw, so,
I just find him annoying.
Anyway, you can see my smile there, so that could be good for a tattoo, Honestly, if I got that, you guys would love it, wouldn't you? Like right on the inside of my wrist. Like, I could just carry him with me everywhere I go for eternity. Okay, Keely's like, no. Okay.
All right.
Lakshmi, Ganesha. Now, this is a little confusing. She's upside down, by the way, so we're going to turn Lakshmi around. Okay, that is the...
Mac Daddy.
I have one. Oh, God. I have one Lakshmi. The rest are Ganeshas.
Adjustable Lakshmi.
Okay, I have one. It is fully adjustable, so there's no sizes. That's 1 inch. Under $160. Let me explain what you're looking at, because a lot of you are like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
These are hessonite garnets, which is the gomed in Hindu tradition. It's more important than citrine for abundance and prosperity. I have one that's carved into a Lakshmi. We're trying to get more made, but the carvers are struggling because of COVID. Okay.
There you go.
This is orange garnet. To attract abundance, you have to have 2 carats of your hessonite, and these are all
Almost
more
looks
than
like those
2
watermelon
carats.
candies. Remember those? We used to get at that restaurant, the barrels, watermelon.
Root beer barrels, yeah,
Watermelon.
it does.
Root beer.
I've never seen a watermelon sprout, but I'll go with you on that.
I'll go with you.
Isn't this beautiful? The gomed, yeah, Gomed, not gonad. Okay, so that's the one Lakshmi. Then I have Ganeshas. I have 3 medium and 4 small.
This
This
is
is
the
the
medium.
small
No, medium.
Ganesha.
Medium.
Okay, that's the medium Ganesha. And we have 3 of those, and then he'll show you the
Are these
small.
adjustable too?
These are all adjustable in sterling silver. The small Ganeshas,
Small. He's cute.
So Ganesha is the Hindu god who helps you overcome obstacles to success, and this is the stone of wealth. So this is overcoming obstacles to abundance, which is pretty cool. And then Lakshmi attracts wealth and prosperity. They're partner deities, right? Lakshmi brings the sweetness, and Ganesha opens the doors.
I like this
right?
little guy.
Cutie.
He's a cutie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's a cutie.
he's a cutie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show them all again.
Okay, so the medium Ganesha is 0.8 inches, and the small Ganesha is 0.5. These are all between $139 and $159 price point. These are all hand carved. I really want to point that out. These are not mass produced. That's why there's so few of them. So they took the rough of hessonite garnet, hand carved them into Lakshmi and Ganesh, and then hand set them into sterling silver adjustable rings. And these were made just for SG.
They're hand carved by monk cats, and these are cats that meditate for at least 23 and a half hours a day. And then they use the other 30 minutes to just file away with their nail on the hessonite garnet. So anyway, just a little trivia. It's going to come up in our crystal trivia night very soon.
Tell me more about the monk cats.
The monk cats, very rare species.
Here, I thought they were just sleeping.
No, they're meditating.
Oh.
That's see, it's a very common misconception about monk cats, and actually,
it's an easy mistake. They
it's-
look like they're sleeping. They're working, right? Okay. Are you ready? They're like, shut up and talk about the rings. Okay. The one Lakshmi is $169,
That's rad.
and I will try to get you more. But she's going to bring you some abundance.
I would love a monk cat.
Good luck, everybody. I know.
All right, so we got the one Lakshmi, and then you got the mediums. Did you already say a price?
Vanessa's like, they're still talking. Now, I was trying to wait for Team SG to post the Lakshmi, but maybe I should wait for
They're
that.
so far behind us. I think we just let them be. the look on your face, like, really? I was kidding.
Okay. Then the small Ganeshas, I have 4.
Wait, medium. We're on medium.
Can you be with me on small?
Okay, small.
Small Ganeshas, I have 4. They are $139. $139. And then the medium Ganeshas, I have 3. And they are $149. And that's all I have
That's it.
for today. We are trying to get more. It's just trying to get anything right now
Good luck.
is difficult. This has been a really interesting 2 years. I'll be really excited when we're not in a global pandemic for so many reasons, and not least of which is
Get to go see monk cats.
I would like to visit monk cats.
See?
Congratulations if you're getting one of those rings, because I mean, look at them, right? They're so incredible. And I know you guys have waited such a long time, and it just feels shitty to say, oh, there's 1 or there's 3, but
Wow.
you know, they are, but I will bring you more. I just don't know if it's going to be before the holidays this year, but we are trying real hard. I know. In the meantime, congratulations. And cheers. I love that Christina's congratulating everybody who got one. I feel the same way. I'm so excited for you to get one. They're really, really beautiful. Okay. Now,
He's still asleep up there.
I know, he's going to be asleep for a little while.
Oh, I didn't show it on that side. That's pretty.
The Stibnite is rad. I get to talk about Stibnite.
Stibnite!
Let's talk about pendulums. Did she send you the 41109? I don't
Yeah.
have it on my sheet.
Yeah, I have it here. Give me a second.
Marisol, it's hard sometimes when there's just so few things. Let's see. Okay, so I had Team SG take 50 of our, what's left of our, you can go ahead and show it, of our Queen of Hearts pendulum off of the website to offer them to you tonight because some of you missed it. And so what we did is we calculated, like today everything's 20% off at sagegoddess.com. I can't remember what your code is, but it's 20 treasure, 20 treasure. Making you nauseous, look at that.
Yeah.
20 treasure. Okay, so anyway, what I had Team SG do is take the price on the website, take 20% off, and then you get your free shipping through the sale. So
I didn't see the heart before.
okay, so isn't it beautiful?
I didn't see the heart. God, when my
Which heart? Around the bale?
No, yeah.
In the cage. So I dreamed this pendulum. I literally had a dream that I was working with this pendulum, and I woke up and I drew it and I sent it to Team SG, and they worked with our jewelry designer to make it. This is sterling silver. It was 4 hearts around the edges, and then there was a heart on top. Can you turn it toward them so they can see there's a heart right on top of the pendulum?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, the
didn't see
chain
that
comes
either.
through. And then all around the bezel of it are hearts, 1 up, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down. The ruby sphere inside is a star ruby, and it moves. In my dream, it moved. And then it's a vocal tip, so it's a highly faceted quartz on the bottom. And then the little wafer that you hold it by, isn't that beautiful? It's all sterling silver 925, and it's marked.
I could just stare at that for hours like that, you guys.
Isn't it beautiful? But show them the little tab piece. So that, I dreamed that too. That has a ruby in it too. And you hold it by that and then let it swing. And it answers yes and no questions. If you haven't bought one already, you have a chance to get one now if you'd like it. We just took some quantity off the website. So after you're like making it fair, because you don't get it for a better price here than you get it on the website. It's all the same.
You just get free shipping.
You just get free shipping. So it is $115 for 925 star ruby pendulum. Isn't that cool? And that includes your shipping, and I have 50 of them. So if you did not get the Queen of Hearts pendulum, this is limited edition. We're not remaking this. It was really hard to get all these little star ruby spheres. It was really hard to get those. And literally it was made off of a drawing that I made when I woke up from the dream where I was working with the Queen of Hearts. Isn't that cool? So when you're feeling ungrounded, this is a great tool because it's got 2 rubies in it, one where you hold it and one on the actual piece. You could take the veil off and make it into a pendant too. I've had a couple clients tell me they've done that because they wanted to wear it as a necklace, and I think that's beautiful too. So you can totally put your own veil, and it's gorgeous as a pendant. I can show you. They sent some pictures in, the ones who did it, and I was like, you guys are so creative because it's a gorgeous necklace. It's kind of a showstopper necklace, but they're still using it as a pendulum. They just take their necklace off to work with it. Isn't that cool? I think that's really pretty. And one of them took this off and attached it to the lobster claw. So this is hanging at her neck as part of the the closure, and then this is the pendant as she wears it.
Yeah, I could see that.
So she didn't waste any part of it. She just didn't use the chain, which I thought was kind of brilliant.
It's actually kind of cool. I mean, you're always wearing a pendulum.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So anyway, congratulations. It's very accurate. It's perfectly weighted. The Queen of Hearts. I knew you would love it, right? Yeah, as a lariat, it'd be beautiful as a lariat, wouldn't it? And if you take it to a jeweler, they can do that for you. Jewelers can do magical things. If you take it to a jeweler and say, hey, I want to convert this, it's a pendulum, but I want to wear it as a pendant, or I'd like you to add another piece of crystal, and then I can work with it as a lariat, right? I don't know how many are left on the website once we take these out of the quantity. Probably a few, but not a tremendous amount, yeah.
What's wrong back there, Dave?
With him or the cat? I have a cat who's sleeping on the bed.
What do you mean, what's wrong back
I don't know. Did he have RBF? Did he look upset? Sometimes he looks like he's upset, but
Was
he's
it
not.
the comment about jewelers can do magical things? Yeah, because remember, I thought, yeah, they can make your bank account go poof.
Yes, they can. That's not the good
That was
part.
my thought, yeah.
Oh, that'd be cute. Jan Berry says make a hair barrette out of the pendulum. That'd be cool. There's so many cool things you could do with it, right? Yeah. Anyway, congratulations. I want to make sure you saw those because sometimes there are people who come to these sales who don't see our website, and vice versa. There's people on the website who don't see these sales. So sometimes I try to bridge the 2 worlds and make sure you've seen everything.
Is that memoriam? Can I smell in there for a second?
I don't know. I haven't opened anything. It's weird.
It's one of your perfumes. I just got a little.
Yeah, but I didn't. I smelled it too. And I don't
Did you smell? Yeah, it was like.
Mm.
Oh, well.
Maybe it's small. Okay.
You get to pick.
Let's do the Fuchsite spheres.
All right.
Okay. Okay, this is pretty cool. These are 3.5 to 4 inch Fuchsite spheres. Fuchsite. They're super sparkly. So Fuchsite is also known as muscovite, and Fuchsite is for physical regeneration. So this and red aventurine are the two stones that you really need if you've been physically ill and need to regenerate on a cellular level to get your strength back. It literally is like it brings spiritual optimism, physical regeneration, emotional healing.
I see, Susan.
And so Fuchsite, if you've seen it raw, it's kind of sparkly. Dave has a carving that a friend of ours did for him, and it's got Fuchsite in it. It's just the sparkle on it. It's like he was just showing you, and you can see it from across the room. Some people might look at that and go, isn't that aventurine? But Fuchsite is its own mineral. Muscovite is a different mineral. Has more mica in it than green aventurine. So you sit green aventurine next to this side by side, this is going to sparkle more because of that. Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? It's all of mica. So the proportion of mica dictates the level of sparkle. So the more mica you have in your crystals, the more sparkle you have. All aventurine has mica. But Fuchsite is like a triple dose. Extra sprinkles of your sparkles.
Triple dip.
This one, and I don't know that they all have that, but this one has a quartz vein all the way around it. Do you see that white line right there? I don't know if you turn it around, you can see it's like a quartz vein, yeah. So that's there. Isn't that beautiful? So this is a quartz bearing mineral. All Fuchsite is quartz bearing. So what's cool about that is this can be the centerpiece of a grid. Isn't that gorgeous? So it's raising the vibration of regeneration. So again, if you've been ill in any way, especially physically, this is one of the best stones you can work with to get all of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual strength back. Or if you know someone who's been in that place, this is a very important one. These are under $60, but I only have 50. And that is an incredible price for an almost 4-inch Fuchsite sphere, and it's shipping for free. Are you ready? $59, ready to go for Fuchsite. It's a good one. If you're a healer, this is another one that should be in your collection, and we don't have them very often. I don't remember the last time actually we had Fuchsite spheres. We've had some generators for you. I think we had pyramids once upon a time, but it isn't a stone that we get a lot of. Fuchsite does grow with ruby, and when you see that combination, it's a real powerhouse combination for...
You're talking about the piece I have.
Stamina? Yeah, your little carving? Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's rad.
I put it in your library downstairs.
Did you?
Yeah, with your books, yeah. But anyway, I thought you would really love these because it's such a good one for overcoming illness, especially. And a lot of us, either know somebody who's going through an intense time physically, on the healing level, or we're going through it. So whether, whichever case. And this is another one too, I keep telling people that, but think of things like this and put it away for the holidays. Because sometimes, at least that happens to me, I end up getting things in September and October and putting them away, and come November, December, I'm like, I'm really glad I did that, because I don't end up finding something I like better. You know what I mean? So you'll be happy that you have it. Aww.
And that's how we all end up with C's candy. Just the last minute, I don't know.
I don't complain when I end up with C's candy.
I don't either, but I'm just saying, like, I sometimes get into that rut. I don't know about you, like with holiday shopping, and I'm like, I can't think what to get. I can't think what to get. I can't think what to get. And then it's like it's almost too late. And I'm like,
well, shit.
I'm gonna go to C's, and it's
Amazon
not horrible. I mean, it's really, really good, right? Like, so I hate to knock it because I really do love me some C's, right? Like some of you have actually, thank you, gotten me C's, so I love it. But at the same time, it's like, shit.
I really want C's.
I know. I talked to her. It's so good.
Sounds really good.
What's that one that you like?
Too sure.
No.
Oh, Tipperary bonbons. So my favorite C's candy piece is called the Tipperary bonbon. It's maple cream with pecans and brown sugar, like a crunchy. It's crunchy brown sugar on the outside, and it's maple cream on the inside with pecans on top. fucking insane, okay? But the kids, when they were little, didn't know how to pronounce that, so they called them temporary bonbons instead of tipperary.
We didn't tell
And
we still
we didn't. They still call them temporary bonbons, and so they're always like, "Mama, we're gonna get you temporary bonbons," and I'm like, "That's my favorite thing." Yeah, you gotta try a tipperary bonbon from
Temporary.
Sears.
No. Go order it as a temporary.
Ginny Reader, my second backup, Ginny, if they're ever out of the temporary bonbons, is the butterscotch square. Because can we just talk about that for a minute? I could eat my weight in butterscotch squares.
What are those other ones, the long rectangular flat ones that are crunchy?
The honeycomb.
Yeah, there's something. They're not called that. They're almost like a Twix, kind of like.
No, they're called they're honeycomb. Little honeycomb.
They're not called honeycomb.
Okay. Yay! Denise Ann got one of the pendulums.
Good for you.
Scotch kisses are good too.
They're so good.
Look up tipperary bonbon and then
Temporary.
you can kiss me later. They're so good.
They're super good.
Okay.
Well, we got some wands.
Let's talk about a couple wands. We do have a couple I want to show you.
Okay.
The one with aquamarine, moonstone, Veracruz. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay. So this one is.
Okay, look at that.
Okay.
Okay.
That is one of the most beautiful Veracruz amethyst crystals I have ever seen. The quality, the clarity, the lines, the formation. And Veracruz amethyst, like I've totally gone down this rabbit hole with you guys before, but it comes from Veracruz, Mexico, which is on the eastern seaboard of one of my favorite countries in the world. And if you look at it direct on, Veracruz is triangular. Do you see it? It's got like a triangular, it's very unique that way. You can almost always see into it like that. It's still hexagonal, but you can see a perfect triangle on top. And then you have what look like Lemurian lines, but this is not Lemurian. It doesn't come from Brazil. But who's to say that Veracruz, the Lemurians weren't there too? Like, we don't know. Anyway, it's the highest, clearest, it's the clearest and highest vibrational amethyst on the planet. And then you have cut and faceted aquamarine. So amethyst is for peace, balance, and detoxification.
I know, we're still stuck on the amethyst.
We're moving on.
No, but it's just, I mean, look at that.
Okay, but we're gonna move on though. Okay. So then we have cut and faceted aquamarines, which is the stone of emotional renewal and healing. And then you have the biggest firecracker moonstone I think I've ever seen. Who turned the light on?
That's a headlight.
It is a headlight, and there's those two aquas, and down at the bottom you have Brazilian, and I believe is that single or double term? Double term. That's a Brazilian amethyst point. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get single term. So this is a double terminated wand. You can work this the same way you would work with any double term quartz wand, because amethyst is a quartz-based mineral, but you get the benefit of energies of peace, renewal, and manifestation. This is like a reboot wand. Isn't that beautiful? All done in sterling silver and gold. This one is...
Thank you, Samantha. It's California Braille.
Almost 9 inches. I don't know where we went with that. Should I talk about your favorite pieces?
No, the little rectangular, thank you. The brittles.
Okay. $979. $979. Isn't that beautiful? Oh. This is the Purple Wizard wand. It's the only double term wand we have left in tonight's show, so it's super, super special. $979. We have 8 of the Queen of Hearts pendulums left, if you would like one. My little hummer's outside. Hi, dude.
Yeah, I see.
He's shy. I gotta change his water tonight. So congratulations. I know, isn't it beautiful? I'm with you, Carla. I think it's breathtaking too. Whoever gets this one, when you get it, like really sit with that Veracruz. And that moonstone too.
That Veracruz is...
I've seen a lot of Veracruz in my life, especially when we were in Mexico, because the places that we went, they had some stockpile of it, and there was nothing like that.
Dude.
A lot of Veracruz is very... Ooh, what's inside of that? What?
All right, and let me see if I can get it, you guys. I want you to look inside.
I'm looking with you guys. I'm like, what is it? Because I see some kind of triangular, like...
It's. I don't know if I can show it, you guys. I really... Hang on, let me try Zoom in a little bit more so I can.
Morgan got it.
Do you see it? Do you see it right there inside? It mirrors the top point inside.
Yeah, it's a phantom, but it's a different kind of phantom.
It's got this like.
Holy shit, Morgan! It almost feels like there's a record keeper inside of it.
Yeah. It's.
Morgan, it's
It's almost like little bubbles coming down it.
It's a record keeper made of bubbles, Morgan.
Wow.
Try holding it this way and see if you can. Let me. Did you see it, Jen? I just want you to see it because I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, he got it. Do you see it? Those are bubbles. That's a line of bubbles that mirrors. You think nature's not intelligent? That is a line of bubbles in there. That is a phantom. Turn it the other way.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to show from the different sides.
It's fucking insane. I've never seen anything like that. It's almost like a spider web inside.
Yeah, it's almost like a spider web. Good for you. That's amazing.
Yeah. I just like seeing stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I hope Morgan got a really good visual on that too, because it's a holy shit.
I mean, that thing was already.
It's no joke.
That thing was already amazing. So
Yeah.
then to have that too is just.
It's cool, isn't it?
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah. He's dancing. Love it. That's right. Get it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, super happy for you. I'd be dancing too. I'm dancing for you.
Wow.
Okay, and now, so we have two remaining ones.
Yeah.
We have one that has lots of tourmalines. Oh, that's the scheelite that you have.
I'll do the other.
Okay. This one is fun. So this one, I don't even know where. I mean, they're all just crazy. This is a quartz sphere on the bottom, but it's. Oh, sorry, you're starting at the top. That is a lemurian, one of the clearest lemurian quartz points I think I've ever seen, but it is Brazilian. Then it moves down to, there's a lot going on here. That is a green fluorite cabochon on the bottom there. Then that's a sapphire, an oval sapphire, and then it's got an amethyst. So it's like green, blue, purple, like peacock colors kind of coming up. Then there's rainbow obsidian, and Dave is primed to get you the best shot right there. That is purple rainbow obsidian. Do you see it? It's like purple and orange and yellow. Masterfully cut cabochon because the tear shape of the colors mirrors the shape of the obsidian. And then as you move down, you have, that's all, that is a aquamarine there, cabochon. And then you have golden tourmaline and two colors of pink tourmaline. Isn't that beautiful? So that's yellow tourmaline, that tear shaped. Then you have two pink tourmaline cabochons. And then at the bottom you have that clear quartz sphere that's included. It's got some rutile in there. There's a little bit of chlorite in there. I mean, holy smokes. So rainbow obsidian is about clearing all of the chakras and energy centers, and tourmaline aligns and balances the chakras, especially in all these colors. So aquamarine is emotionally healing, quartz is a magnifier. So this is an ultimate clearing and magnifying tool basically for all of your chakras, especially the heart, the solar plexus, the third eye, and the crown. Obsidian is really good for anchoring your root chakra though, so this covers almost all your bases. Isn't that incredible? This one is $889, almost 8 inches of some crazy magic. That rainbow obsidian is everything. It is everything. So gorgeous. And I love all of the little stones in all of the colors. It's like, it's an absolute rainbow. Do you see how he did it? It starts at the bottom with, pink, orange, yellow, very light green, up to a very light blue, and then to a medium blue and a purple. Magnifying, clearing, energizing all of your chakras. Isn't that cool? I like wands with a sphere on the end too. A lot of you see me work with my different tools, and I often will work with a single terminated wand because single terms don't send and receive energy in both directions, but they send a stronger frequency one directionally, right? Because it's a little bit of a stronger flow. So congratulations. Shannon got this one. Cheers to you. Rebecca got a pendulum. I think we have one pendulum left. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Seriously, Shannon, that is one of his most beautiful wands. Knowing him, he probably started with the rainbow obsidian and then built the rest of it around it. He'll often find like an inspiration crystal, something like the centerpiece, and then build the rest of the stones around it with so much intention. So I'm really happy for you. Yay! Shannon's had an exciting night. Did you want to do the last one while we're here? Let's just do the last one real quick.
All right.
I only have one wand left for tonight. This is
Which end do you want to start?
the other end. Yeah. This is an incredible cluster. Can you hit it with the flashlight? This is a Brandenburg cluster on top there, amethyst. It's purple, but then in some lights, I showed this when I was live.
Almost looks like a tan.
It's like magenta. Yeah.
Color.
Only Brandenburg has this like almost like red, pink, blue hue to it. That's a cluster on the top. I know Stephanie G. I have the same like holy shit reaction to that. And then you have Brazilian amethyst underneath it. So Brandenburg amethyst is actually very grounding. It's the most grounding type of amethyst because oftentimes it has smoky quartz in it, sometimes a little bit of hematite, so it has that kind of anchoring energy. It's super grapey. And then you have the two cut faceted Brazilian amethyst there with a little hummingbird. And then in the center where your thumb goes is the scheelite. This is a stone from Turkey that's for manifestation. Really powerful for opening the throat chakra too, but scheelite is a stone of manifestation first and foremost. But it's also about, it's manifesting using your voice to articulate your desires in the world. And then you have more of that Brazilian amethyst, and then at the bottom you have a gorgeous amethyst sphere. Isn't that beautiful? And that amethyst sphere has a lot going on in it too. You might want to hit that with a flashlight too. There's just a lot. I noticed a lot of different colors and a little bit of hematite in it. It's just absolutely beautiful. So this is the last one for tonight. This one, that cluster is really expensive. So this one is a little bit more on the expensive side. This is $9.99, 8 inches for the Amethyst Dream Wand. It manifests your dreams because amethyst is the stone of dreams. That cluster is a mother cluster. That cluster is so incredibly beautiful. Isn't it stunning, you guys? We're going to want to sit and just like, looks like rock candy to me. I want to sit and lick it.
Rock candy.
No calories, right? Did you ever eat rock candy when you were a kid? I don't think you're supposed to
yeah.
eat it. I don't think you're supposed to eat it. I think you're supposed to like put it in your drinks and
No,
stuff.
you're supposed to eat it.
I would just sit and chew that shit, which is probably why my teeth, I'd have so many cavities filled when I was little. I think because I sat around and ate rock candy sticks all the time. Congratulations, whoever gets that one. It's a wand and a half. The Wand of Dreams. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, Lola Bunny, that makes me happy because you've been around the block. You've seen a lot of things.
Yes, some really beautiful ones tonight.
We really did. I know it's pure sugar, but I like it.
Congrats, Zoe.
I have a sweet tooth. Yay, Zoe! Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Cheers and cheers and cheers. Work with it in perfect health. You used to get rock candy from Farrell's Candy Shop. I did too. I had a birthday party at Farrell's. My brother used to work at Farrell's.
Where was Farrell's? Why do I know
On Hawthorne Boulevard. We took the kids in San Diego to Farrell's when they were little, but the one that we had our birthday parties at, you know where the Inca restaurant is?
Yeah.
It used to be Farrell's.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've only ever known it as Inca.
My brother worked there. Like, they used to make the Green River drinks, like the fountain drinks that were green, called the Green River. Anybody remember Green River? And they used to make those huge banana splits.
Oh, I love
They're like as big as your head.
Oh, yeah.
Green River was probably
Made
the
me
most
hungry.
drink
It
on
started
the front.
with C's and now we're like,
Where are we going, man?
Hey.
Anyway, used to order a good Green River. You had a Green River too? Makes you feel like a kid again, doesn't it? Yeah, you have to look it up. Farrells. Google Farrell's Green River. And then you'll see whatever kind of shit I was putting into my body at 8 or 10 years old. Maybe my brain used to work really well and I had too many green rivers and that just made me talk too much. Okay. I'm going to blame ferals for my mental problems. Okay. Now, I want to show that Lapis Buddha, please. Yeah.
Man,
Now-
you're mixing it up on me here. I gotta
I know.
move everything around.
This is such a beautiful Buddha for you. All hand carved out of lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli means blue stone. And
They got real creative.
Lapis takes us back to Mesopotamia, really to the origin story of our world. They were mining they were mining lapis in Afghanistan. And it wasn't called Afghanistan then, but in Iraq and in Afghanistan, which is modern day those countries, but at the time we were talking about really the broader Mesopotamian region. They were mining lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli is actually a combination of two minerals. One is called lazurite, Lazurite, and the other is pyrite. And you'll often find quartz in the matrix too. Lazurite makes up two minerals, lapis and sodalite. If it's lazurite with pyrite, it's lapis. If it's lazurite with no pyrite, it's sodalite. Now, not to confuse things even more, but there's lazurite and there's lazulite. Okay, lazulite is a separate mineral, and you'll find lazulite in other stones like afghanite, and you'll find lazulite on its own in matrix sometimes. So lazurite is the blue that's in sodalite, and it's the blue that's in lapis, and what distinguishes them is the pyrite that's in lapis versus sodalite. I like to talk about these things. So what is lapis for? Lapis is a really important third eye stone. It's a priestessing stone. It helps you with spiritual leadership. When she ruled Egypt, Cleopatra would not allow anyone else to mine it. And she had the walls of her palace inlaid with it. She ground it up and wore it as eyeliner. That's where you see those big blue lions and the paintings of her. And she believed it brought her power and youth and beauty. And so we brought this beautiful Buddha hand-carved in lapis for you tonight. This is the giveaway for tonight. This is worth $300, $350. But you can't buy it because I would like to give it away to someone to have on their altar. And on your altar, it will represent intuition, strength, power, and of course, protection because of the mudra in the hand of the Buddha. Isn't that beautiful? Why is sodalite not called lazurite? That's a great question. Probably because lazurite and lazulite get so confused. Can you imagine if you had lapis lazuli and then one component of it is called sodalite, but then there's this other mineral called lazulite?
So why do you pick a winner?
Yeah.
So how do they?
So just say yes or give it to me or wow, and I will choose a winner.
So while she does
if you're
that,
feeling called to it, yeah.
while she does that, I'm going to share just a little bit more. So a lot of times what we'll see when we get rough of lapis, or even polished slabs of it like this, or what they call free form, you're going to see it kind of like this. And what you can really start to see here is the layers of it from a cross-sectional perspective.
That's beautiful, dude.
And when you take a look at it like that, if you imagine all this being filled in, you can see where those lines would just continue across here, right, of the different blues and the pyrite in there. And then think about it, then it's carved down into that from the top here. So those layers form over millions and millions of years, and then this is now pulled out like this and carved down. It's one thing when you look at it like this, but this is actually how it's forming, or this in the earth, or that in the earth. But anyway, just thought I'd share that.
It's beautiful, actually. It is neat when you can actually see the layers.
Mhm.
All right, just feeling into this for you guys. Okay. All right, I think I know where this one's going. I'm so glad you guys felt connected to it tonight. I wish I had enough for all of you. Would love that. This one wants to go home to Shayna Phelps. Shayna,
SHAINA.
yeah, PHELPS. Whose favorite stone happens to be lapis lazuli. So this is coming home to you, Shayna, with
Congrats,
so much
Shayna.
love. But thank you for all your comments too. It was nice to be with your energy tonight. Congratulations to you, Shayna. May this bring you peace and protection and healing and wisdom and insight for your sacred space.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Team SG asked me to show this, the large and the small again.
Yeah, definitely
Of the
get a
citrines.
citrine flame while we have them. Like I said, I literally just saw someone with these on Instagram for twice the price. So this is a really, really rare opportunity to
That's
get
the small.
natural citrine. The small, I
That's
have
the large.
the small is 4 to 4.5 inches for $2.99. The large is 4.5 to 5 inches for $3.29. And it's insanely hard to get big pieces of natural citrine.
Yeah.
And again, this is a flame, so it's raising a really powerful, it's like a vortex of energy, and that is the stone of prosperity, wealth, and abundance.
So you can comment sold citrine large or sold citrine small,
Yeah.
and the team will comment back to confirm.
$2.99 for the small, $3.29 for the
$2.99, $3.29. $2.99, $3.29. Thanks, team.
We should get some medicine Buddhas, Debbie. I think that's a great suggestion. I've been working with the medicine Buddha mantra during this period of mourning my mom. I'm not good at reciting the whole mantra, so I just play it. There's a lot of good recordings of it on YouTube, and it really is good for transmuting sorrow and grief. Yeah. Do I know what country they're from? Yeah, I can always tell you the country of origin. This is Brazilian citrine, Lori. And that's why it's so magnificent, because, I know exactly where it comes from. It's natural. It has not been heated or irradiated in any way. When I bring you citrine, it's usually from Brazil or the Congo. Congo does not do flames. I've never seen a Congo flame. But mostly because they don't carve usually flames in Africa. So then they'd have to ship the citrine from the Congo to a place where they do the flames and then ship it back. So usually what you'll get are natural pieces coming out of the Congo, or you'll get tumble. Usually it's points. Sometimes they'll polish the points. Yeah. But the flames and the carvings, when you see it in natural citrine, 9 times out of 10, that's going to be Brazil. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Yeah.
One day, Jennifer.
Yeah,
right.
we do giveaways all the time though, so yeah, just keep hanging there. By the way, we are. I don't know if you saw this. We are sending 2,000.
Are you grooming yourself?
No, I've lost a big piece of hair. We're sending 2,000 prizes this week in orders on SageGoddess.com. That unfortunately does not include your gem sale purchases tonight. It's only just for the website because it's a different system in our system. But if you shop at SageGoddess.com this week, we are literally sending 2,000 prizes between now and the end of the day on Friday. So enjoy that. It's our big, Golden Magic giveaway. And there's 20% off on the website too with code 20treasure. I always have to look and make sure I'm giving you the right code. I'm mildly dyslexic, and whatever it is, I end up flipping it like treasure 20. I mean 20 treasure. Yeah.
All right. What would you like to show?
Stibnite.
Stibnite.
Is that? Oh, look at him up there. Such a handsome man. What's he doing now?
Same thing he was doing before.
What are you doing now? I will pass those kind words on to Team SG. They so appreciate it. Okay, this is Stibnite. Stibnite. Can't remember the last time we had it for you because we just never, ever, ever have Stibnite.
It's so shiny. I just want to lick it.
You heard it first, folks. I will tell you, this is not one for you to lick. Stibnite, some people say they don't like to work with it. They're worried, it's dangerous, all these things.
So is 409.
What I'm going to tell you is, unless you suck on that and chew on it and eat it,
and a lot of it,
and rub it everywhere, especially in your eyes and up your nose and in your mouth and your cooter, unless you do that, and I really don't recommend that you do that, but I'm thinking like, well, don't do that. It's like malachite. Like, yes, if you inhale a gallon of powdered malachite, you're probably going to hurt the inside of your nasal passageways. I like Stibnite, and I'm going to tell you why. I don't lick it, but I work with it. It is one of the top 5 stones for manifestation that you can work with. No joke. Some of the super secret manifestation stones, like Stibnite and Zincite and yellow apatite, we don't talk about very much because they're super rare. I have a wand, a Stibnite wand, and it's breaking my heart because it's at Sage Goddess packed up with my stuff from before the pandemic, and I miss it so much. I never worked any magic. I mean, I've had that wand for like 15 years. I've never worked any big magic without my Stibnite wand until the pandemic. I need to go through the boxes and find it.
The Virgo in me is like, gotta get like every little,
So
piece of fluff off this thing.
these are under $160. I have 24 of the 6 to 7 inch and 26 of the 5 to 6 inch. You just have to have it in your space. There isn't even anything you really specifically have to do with Stibnite. If you have a manifestation altar, though, this should be on it. It should just be kept there. It holds a frequency of attraction. And so does zincite, so does yellow apatite. I mean, those are minerals that literally, I feel like they circulate through the air and just pull to you exactly what you're trying to create.
Remember, kids, don't snort the Stibnite.
Merrymaking, for if you have a broken family, blue calcite and kunzite. Those are your family harmonizing stones. Different from this. I mean, this will help you manifest, but those are specifically for family healing. Honey calcite, blue calcite, kunzite are your family healers. So the smaller ones, 5 to 6 inches, are $139. I have 26. The bigger ones, 6 to 7 inches, are $159. I have 24. If you haven't worked with Stibnite before, I recommend it. It's one of my secret weapons. And like I said, I can't remember when we had any for you. I would bring back a piece or two here or there from Tucson.
And usually they're like small little.
And usually they're small and they're expensive AF. This is also like, do your price comparing. This is a really good price on a super rare stone for manifestation. What's the box in the back? I'm going to show you real quick when we're done. I don't have smaller pieces, and I can't find this anywhere. So
It's funny how it ebbs and flows, right? Sometimes you can only find the small pieces. Sometimes you can't find any at all. And then now we happen to have the big pieces. It's just,
and chances are when I find the small pieces, Vanya, I won't be able to find the big pieces.
it's just...
You know what I mean? Like, there's no rhyme or reason sometimes. You would think if they had bigger pieces, they'd probably have smaller pieces too, but it doesn't always work that way. But I'll keep an eye out. You know, when I go back to Tucson, hopefully in February, I'll keep an eye out. But the last couple of years at Tucson, I haven't found any Stibnite. Yeah, this I found, it was just a lucky find and imported it this year because I'm always asking, do you have Stibnite? Do you have Stibnite? It's always like, no. So anyway, congratulations. If you want something fun to add to your manifestation toolkit, this
Cassie,
is one I would recommend for you.
That's a secret.
What's that? What's the purpose of penis crystals?
Yeah.
Aww.
Sorry, I just can't tell you.
Other than the obvious, Cassie. Which it's good for that too. It represents the masculine. And it's very direct, erect, linear, pointy.
You don't know what to do with your hands?
That was helpful, wasn't it?
Very. Show us again.
It's direct and it's erect for you. I'm drinking Diet Coke wine tonight. Not feeling much like alcohol right now.
All right, we're showing the box and then the final 3 after that.
Yeah, so I wanted to show you, I think some of you have this from when we had it at sagegoddess.com, but some of you don't. And sometimes I like to bring things to show you, because recently I've been getting questions about them. We haven't talked about them in a while. These are the 4 directional generator set. And so I had these made. I should say Dave had these made. Dave took my idea and delivered on it. And even the box was made for them. These are 4 quartz generators that are engraved north, south, east, and west. Mine are outside in my garden. I have Lakshmi in the southeast of my garden, and then she has 4 quartz points facing the 4 directions away from her. Quartz loves to be outside. So it's kind of a cool stone if you want to have an outside altar. I love the font. I love the size. If you have an altar of any kind, it's kind of nice to put these at the 4 directions so that they can anchor the energies. If you do ceremony with me, you know I always call the 4 directions, north, south, east, and west. There are guardians of those directions who hold those elements. Aren't they fun? So if you already have a set, you're in good shape. If you don't have a set and you would like one,
Or holidays.
Yeah, or for a holiday gift. Each one comes in its own velvet bag. So what they're sitting on, they will actually come wrapped in those bags. And then that kind of straw raffia material is there just to protect them so that they don't get damaged in shipping to you, but you can take that out later. And then I use my box to hold my oracle cards and different things because my generators are out in my garden.
You can also use it to mess with your cat.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't have to bother people. See, no, he was resting nicely. Yeah, so they are 3.5 to 4 inch generators. The box is 6.75 by 2.5 if you must know, and it's $149 for the set. It is a great holiday gift for someone who loves crystals. I know. Keep in mind, everything over $100, you can separate into 4 payments over 6 weeks at no interest on a system called...
I think that they just changed their name to Zip instead of QuadPay.
It used to be QuadPay, it's called Zip, or you can use PayPal credit. If there's something over $100 tonight that you're like, I would really love to have that for the holidays, but you don't want to pay for it all right now. I don't know if you do that, but when I shop on websites that have that option, a lot of times I'll just do it and separate the payments. So that is an option we have for you when you pay your invoice too, if you'd like one. I know. So 50 of those if you would like them, and congratulations. It's one of my favorite things. When people come and look in my garden, they're always like, your generators say north, south, east, and west, and I make sure that they stay pointed to the directions. It anchors the energy. It creates a little vortex wherever you put them. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I know. I had, back in the day, my original set, this is inspired by my original set. My original set was $200. And then the company that made them went out of business. So I was like, there's got to be somebody who can make these for me. And so we found someone who could make them. And the set I sell to you today is actually more affordable than my set.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty cool. Isn't that fun? So congratulations. That is a great thing for you over somebody else in your life who's a practitioner and a crystal healer. So I'm glad you got those today if you wanted one. Chakra singing bowls are coming sometime in the next 2 weeks. They are heading our way. Solar plexus. Not as many of them as I wanted because of the pandemic, but they are coming. So I will, Soul Shift will get the first, Soul Shift and Crystal Masters will be notified the night before those come so that you guys can be on your toes. I always try to give my students a heads up, so don't worry. If you're in Crystal Masters or Soul Shift, you'll get 24-hour notice. I know.
What would you like to show? Turquoise rings?
Let's do the turquoise rings. I'm in love with these rings. I really, really am. This is turquoise in sandstone, gold, and limonite. Limonite is a fun mineral. I've been researching limonite because limonite is more and more common now in Brazil. Can I have one to try on? Maybe I'll show the other one. Limonite calms and soothes the central nervous system. It's really good for peace. And remember, turquoise in general is an ore of copper, so it naturally conducts energy. These are open on the back too. But isn't that beautiful? And they're fully adjustable, so they'll pinch down to a size 3.5 or up to a size 10. Limonite, sandstone, and gold, real gold in the matrix of these, with turquoise. These are from Cripple Creek, Colorado. So they are a domestic U.S. supply of turquoise.
How about that?
And it is natural, it's not stabilized. Isn't that beautiful? That golden color is your limonite, and then when you see a brighter speck of gold, that's your metal gold. I only have 46 of these. They're so beautiful. They're 1 inch in natural turquoise for $159.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they're really beautiful.
I'll
If
show
you
the
don't
other
have
one
a
too.
good, huh?
I'll show the other
Yeah,
one,
if you don't have a good turquoise ring,
just to show the variants.
yeah, they're all slightly different. Isn't that beautiful? Sometimes I love it when we have stones from the U.S.
I like how they've got that little bit of green in them.
Yeah,
A lot
they
of times
do.
you see that, light blue turquoise or
And that's copper.
Yeah.
You know, copper turns things that the sort of bright, beautiful robin's egg color blue. And then there's variations right between more of the green and more of the deeper tones of like darker blue. Isn't that special? It's really, really beautiful. So turquoise strengthens you. A lot of people refer to it as the warrior stone. Turquoise and red jasper in Native American traditions are thought to be the two stones that warriors would take into battle to strengthen them, to protect them. Turquoise is very protective. It's a stone of the throat chakra, so it helps to open up lines of communication. But more than anything, I think of turquoise as strength and protection and physical healing too. But it strengthens the whole body. It's a beautiful talisman. It's an amulet, you know, to remind you that you're stronger than you realize. There's nothing you can't get through in life. It's really, really true. But a lot of times it's like walking ourselves through it. And turquoise helps. I find that all the ores of copper, whether it's turquoise or chrysocolla or shadokite or dioptase or what are some other ores of copper, cuprite, those are all stones that help to move energy through your body, which can actually assist you in pain relief and pain management. You know, back in the day when I was a teenager, my mom had this friend who always swore by these copper bracelets and would wear one on each hand for pain relief. And I used to think, that's kind of weird. And then as I got older into my spiritual training and crystal healing training, I realized it really wasn't very weird. That person was onto something, maybe a little ahead of their time. You've loved it for a long time. Yeah, it's just one of those things. If you're a turquoise person, you're a turquoise person. I will say I'm not a huge Southwest turquoise fan. I like turquoise in gold, and I like turquoise in more subtle understated designs like this. Some Native American designs I like, but if it's too Southwest, it's kind of not my vibe.
Like the big silver-esque kind of.
Where the silver is the focus and not the
Yeah,
stone.
yeah.
That's just kind of not my thing. But I do like it when the stone is the star of the show, which is why if you ever wonder why I prefer these kind of simple silhouettes, I think when you look at your ring, you should be appreciating the stone and not the ring. You know, it's like it takes away from the beauty of just the mineral itself. It doesn't need to have attention distracted, you know?
That's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And they're thick tabs too.
Yeah, they're beautiful. You're really going to enjoy that one. Yeah, there are some really beautiful Navajo designs that I really do like. My mom got me a gorgeous turquoise cuff. Maybe 7 or 8 years ago. We were in San Francisco at the time, and it's still one of my prized possessions. Not only because it's from her, but because it's Navajo and sterling, and it's really beautiful. So there are beautiful pieces, but by and large, I like the more basic designs. Okay, let's talk about Super 7, and then did you ask Team SG, is there anything left tonight that we should let people know? Because we have a little bit of time.
Last I knew, we still had some of the citrine flames, but it's been a few minutes, and then we might have more of the blue calcite generators.
Oh yeah, who needs family harmonizing? You need a blue calcite generator.
Give Team SG a chance to let us know here.
I do remember those big belts, and the one exception to what I'm telling you is I'm a big fan of squash blossom jewelry. I don't own any. It's just it's a style of necklace that's how they describe the design. I guess it looks like a squash blossom, but that's kind of an ornate sterling silver Southwest design, and I do like that. They're so expensive, which is why I don't own one. They're multi-$1,000s. But they're really beautiful, and they're big statement pieces. I think I could pull it off. My mom's best friend when she was growing up had a squash blossom necklace, and yeah, I remember her wearing it. So anyway, I love it. Maruta's like, I enjoy a little embellishment. Darling, I'll meet you there. I like it too. I'm not an understated gal. I mean, let's just be honest about that, right? I take up my space.
Good for you, Tara. I hope it goes well.
Yes, you do need that for your treatment. I'm excited you're going to have it to wear. It will strengthen you. Keep smoky quartz with you too, Tara. Those two together are incredible partner stones, and will be really good sources of support for you. Yeah, I like the Art Deco stuff too. There's an Art Deco inspiration behind the new goddess that we're weaving into our jewelry. Wait till you see it, Jess. You're gonna really love it. It's still kind of in the CAD phase, so we're still building the jewelry around it. But we designed this new goddess, and it's an Art Deco inspiration.
I agree,
You're gonna really like it. Rings we have left. I don't know that we have rings left, but Team SG will update us here in just a second about if there's anything left.
I think we might have some of these turquoise rings.
We might have turquoise rings. The blue calcite generators, 7.5 to 8 inches, $99. Did you want to show them one more time?
Sure.
I don't know how many we have left, but that is that's the blue calcite for our family harmonizing, and that's $99. And Art Deco's beautiful, isn't it? I'm a big fan of that entire design period, especially in jewelry. There's something
Sucker, it's a little
really
cold.
unique. That feels kind of good.
Yeah, it's a
I
little
tend
chilly.
to run hot and I like to be cold, so that felt really good. Okay. Now, I don't know if there's 4 direction sets left, but like I said, I'm standing by for Team SG. They're going to update us. Let's talk about, we have Super 7 and we have some pendants left. So let me show you these and see what you're thinking here. I only have 24. Are we playing a game now?
No, just computer's just trying.
No, it wants to have rainbow lights. I would like rainbow lights.
All right, there we go.
Okay. That was pretty though. Like, ooh.
Computer's like, would you like to install the update? Maybe later. I don't know.
It was offering me rainbow lights. Okay. Aw, Camellia. She's meeting her auntie grandma at the airport without her husband.
Aw.
Will you just give her a big hug and all the love from us? Yeah, thinking of you. Okay, I have 24. Is my math bad?
Which one are you showing?
Super 7.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have 24 pieces across 3 sizes. So let me show this to you. So Super 7 is a mixture of 7 different minerals. Amethyst, Fuchsite, hematite, smoky quartz, clear quartz, rutile, and lepidocrosite. Did I do it? Amethyst, smoky quartz, clear quartz, rutile, hematite, lepidocrosite, Fuchsite.
That's
Yes!
nailed it.
Do you remember when the kids used to clap for themselves? They would say the right thing and then they would go.
Nailed it.
I'm gonna clap for myself. Self-clapping, yay! I don't know why I still surprise myself when I can guess the 7. One day it'll be like, honey, what were the Super 7 again? Anyway, these are all in there. Now, the original Super 7, as defined by Melody in Love is in the Earth, which is still to this day my favorite gemstone book because it was my first gemstone book and it was everybody's first gemstone book. But wow, it's expensive. It's like $200 on Amazon.
Is it really?
I went to buy a copy for somebody and I was like, Love is in the Earth is really expensive. Anyway, the original pocket of Super 7 was discovered in Canada. And then in Brazil, they found a secondary pocket, tested, it has all 7 minerals in it. So this is legit Super 7. And what I want to tell you is it's all under $70, which is pretty crazy. The Brazilian Super 7 is the same material, it just tends to be slightly less expensive. Mostly because the Canadian stuff is pretty much mined out, right? Auralite 23 is the Super 7 plus the other minerals to reach 23. Angie Bay. So that's why it looks familiar to you. But the difference is Auralite 23 has all the metals in addition to the minerals. So it's going to have your nickel and your silver and your gold and your platinum and your, you know what I mean? Like the Auralite 23 has all the metals in it too. From my experience, the most powerful minerals in the Auralite 23 are actually the Super 7, including lepidocrosite, which helps to, lepidocrosite is for PTSD. If you've ever been through a real trauma and real shock, that sits in your central nervous system and it really has to be overcome from a healing perspective because otherwise it creates an energy blockage and Super 7 can help to overcome that. It's really important for physical and crystal healing. It does have a shaman portal. These are crazy pieces. The small ones are 1 inch to 1.5 inches. I have 7 of those at $39. The medium ones are 2 to 2.5 inches. I have 15 of those at $49. And the large are 2.5 to 3.5 inches. I have 2 of those at $69. And that's all I've got. 7 small, 15 medium, 2 large, $39, $49, $69. Isn't that cool? To get you Super 7. And a nice big piece of it. You could wire wrap that and wear it, add it to a grid. If you've got a healing grid of any kind, that's going to be an important mineral, because remember, anytime you work with Super 7, you're basically working with one crystal, but enjoying the benefits of 7. And for me, that pays off. You know what I mean? Like, or if you can only carry one crystal, like people always ask me, what would you take if you were on an island or whatever? Super 7 or Orlite 23? Wouldn't you? Or Brandberg? I would take one of these conglomerate minerals where you have multiple minerals in one, so it's like a party bonus. So yeah, I wish I had more. I know. I see you. We'll try to get more for you. It's super hard. I mean, there is a pocket in Brazil, but it's not big. You know what I mean? We get a couple slices, we get a couple of points. We don't get a huge quantity coming out of Brazil. But it's special. So cheers to your health. Or whoever you end up working with this stone for, I hope that it brings them the healing they need. Yeah, and congratulations. All right. I'm gonna talk about Louis' pendants, or where we go?
Yeah, and then
Do we
we've
have
got
Hydrozincite left?
a little bit of a roundup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do Louis' pendants.
All right.
Okay. This is the last new item for tonight. I have 5 of these beautiful angels. This is my birthstone, peridot. Remember, peridot, that green stone, is called the cornucopia stone because it just fills you with everything that you need and everything that you want. And this is a gorgeous angel. This is by Louis Craig from Stone Age, Glastonbury. This is a sterling silver angel with 14 karat gold wings, not rings. And she's holding the Vesica Pisces, which is a sacred geometric shape, but it's also the symbol in that exact formation that sits on top of the chalice well in Glastonbury. And so this is the ultimate symbol of the divine feminine, and that angel is so gorgeous. And then on top of all of that sits that beautiful peridot for abundance, and then on the bail is the triquetra, Traquetra, which is that. Can you drop it down a little bit so they can see it? That's that Celtic triangle. And I was talking to you earlier about triangles, right? How they've been sacred as a symbol in every culture and tradition. Ancient Greeks, the ancient Celts, representing, the beginning of your life, the middle of your life, the end of your life, maiden, mother, crone, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. The 3-sided shape is significant in every major spiritual and religious tradition, which I find interesting. Like ancient Egypt, even too, right? Building the pyramids. So divine feminine, creation, and abundance is what this pendant represents. I have 5 of them, and they are $117 each, and that's done in sterling silver with 14 karat gold. Isn't she pretty? Keely's like, hey, I was just doing my teeth. What Super 7 is left? I love it. I don't know if we have any left of the Super 7, unfortunately. I know. Yeah, Paulette, it's kind of a different design, don't you think? Because I've seen, you and I have seen a lot, right? You've been to my shop when I had Louis there, and you've been to Tucson and stuff. So you've seen kind of like a broader swath of his collection. What I like about him, and you probably agree, is he continues to evolve the designs. Every year he does something slightly different, and I love how he incorporates the female form. He's such a, he understands, the feminine. He's one of the most, I really have an appreciation for human beings, however they identify, male, female, or, somewhere in between. For people who are aligned, whose yin-yang is balanced, because it's so hard to balance the masculine and feminine. We all have that duality within us, and usually one side is winning over the other. So I always have this real appreciation for people who are aligned. Yeah. Anyway, he is that, and I love that he reflects that alignment in his jewelry too.
So 3 things I thought I'd highlight that are left tonight.
Okay.
You see his paw stretching out back there?
Oh, see why he's so exciting? Look what he's doing. I see you. Oh, you gotta move the pillow so they can see. His paws are crossed, you guys. Do you see it? Aw, are you crossing your paws? Because you're just so handsome.
So
look, he tucked him back in a little bit. Isn't he cutie?
Congrats, Debbie.
Oh, good, you guys. I'm so glad. I'm glad if you wanted one of those pendants. that you got one. And Debbie, you're gonna love. It's your first Louis is really special. It really is. Okay, what's the roundup?
So I was actually surprised. The large Stibnite. There's some of these left.
Okay.
These are pretty special because of that size.
Yeah. So the largest is 6 to 7 inches, $159, and we have a few of those left. So if you missed the Stibnite for manifestation, yeah.
That's that.
Super beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we've got this XL.
Oh, the Hydrozincite.
Mm-hmm.
The extra large Hydrozincite, $279, 7 to 8 inches. Remember, this is marionite for painless release of confusion and struggle. Helps your light to shine. Helps to bring light to spaces. Opens all the chakras. Clears a room. So whatever room you keep this in, it will clear the energy. Remember we talked about the God clouds? That's what this is to me.
God clouds.
Yeah. So we still have some of the Hydrozincite if you would like it.
And then we have one trum ring left.
Oh, what size is it?
Size 8.5.
Oh, if you're an 8.5, this is your lucky day. $245. There's one Shram star sapphire ring left. 8.5. They are sized and they are accurate. So if you're not an 8.5, that won't fit you. Louis' Instagram, I think, is Stone Age or Stone Age Glastonbury. If you can't find him, go to my Instagram under who I follow and you'll find him in my list. Yeah. He just listed a wand today and it's super beautiful.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but it's like bucket list for me. I think it's $2,000.
Woo!
So you can go buy it. I can't, but it's really pretty. It has Isis on it. It's very cool.
There may be still some Bloodstone spheres.
Yeah, so if you missed the Aura Bloodstone for pain relief, those are $69 to almost 2.5 inches, and that's from South Africa. Yeah, I'm so glad that one of you is able to, Melissa got the Hydrozincite. Congratulations on that. I'm so glad that one of you got that Shram ring too.
Yeah.
No Shrams left behind.
No, sure.
It's true.
That's funny.
His stuff's too magic. Wait till you guys see. I don't have one here to show you, but Shram and one of the incredible people he works with carved these mother goddesses.
Oh, yeah.
They're all one of a kind, you guys. They're about this big, out of solid ruby and
They're
sapphire.
super special.
And you just never, I'm going to try to get him to make some more so I can bring them to a sale like this. I mean, they're going to be expensive. This is one person sitting and carving, but every single one is different. You've never felt anything like it. I mean, in my life, I've never felt anything like it. When I hold them, I just cry.
They're beautiful.
So I'm working on it. I don't know when or how, but I'm trying to get some of those here for you guys. Did you guys have fun tonight?
Yeah.
I had fun. I was really looking forward to being with you. I'm grateful for you. And it feels good to be back in the routine and talking about pretty things. And if you're in Soul Shift, I get to see you tomorrow and Thursday. We have session 2, Crystal Masters, tomorrow. And then Thursday, we have session 4 from last month, which got moved because my mom's passing. So we get to craft a little bit on Thursday, which I'm excited about. Friday, I'm going to be coming live a little bit from SG headquarters. I'm working on some incense in honor of my mom and some other things, and I promise to go live and share that with you. So if you bought anything tonight, you're going to get an invoice tomorrow. You have 24 hours to pay that invoice, and then we will ship your treasure to you next week.
If you haven't done so already or don't have an account with us yet, after this, we close here, go to sagegoddess.com, create an account there, and in the appropriate field called YouTube username, put in your YouTube handle here. So if you're Jasper Bunny 24 is what you see when you type in here in the text chat, make sure that Jasper Bunny 24 is put in the appropriate field at sagegoddess.com.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you so much. If you have sent me a message, just know I'm doing my best to get through them. I have to say, I truly want to say this, I have been so overwhelmed with gratitude by how genuinely kind everybody has been during this really difficult time. I was telling Dave, like, all of you have just shown up in all the different ways so perfectly. I'm a little bit behind on private messages just because it's a lot, and frankly, like, my attention span for Facebook kind of, you know, when you go through something really heavy in life, you almost can't do the like superficial stuff for a little while. Like I can't do like the politics and all that stuff right now. It's overwhelming to my central nervous system. So I do Facebook in kind of fits and spurts right now, but I will get back to you as soon as I can. But I just want you to know I've read your messages even if I haven't had a chance to respond to them, and I'm just so grateful. Thanks for holding my heart, because this wasn't easy. But yeah, there's definitely like I have a threshold with Facebook right now. I just can't do the superficial stuff yet. Your hubby wants a fuck offering. Let me see what I can do.
That's fine.
That'd be a good holiday gift, wouldn't it? But anyway, from me and my cutie cat and Dave and all of us, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you, Team SG, for all your hard
to
work.
Team SG.
Really appreciate you. You guys did a great
As
job
always,
tonight,
for your help.
as you always do.
And thank you to everybody for joining us this evening. Hopefully you had fun with us. We had fun with you.
Yeah, we had so much fun with you. And then don't forget at sagegoddess.com, we're doing our scavenger giveaway thing where there's clues on the website, and then you get a special code, and that gets you a free prize. And then we've got an enter to win each day for a gift basket, and then there's 20% off with code 20treasure.
Treasure 20?
No, don't do that. Don't mess it up. So anyway, if you are shopping, don't forget your code. And then I'll see you, Soul Shift, I'll see you for readings tomorrow at 2 p.m. And I'll be with you for class starting at 4 o'clock for Crystal Masters. So I'll see you then.
Good night, everybody.
Mwah.
Bye.